Welcome back to Hidden Power Live. How you guys doing? We got brand new, it's the new year, and we got brand new art for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Evolutions, as well as a bunch of characters that we've only ever seen in Legends ZA. We now officially have art for them. I don't know, this is, like, logically, this isn't that big of a deal, but to me, this is a big deal, and I think it's because it actually it allows us to see some of these characters and these Pokemon and the Megas and their design inspirations a little bit clearer. Like, we can in a little bit more clear way see how these Pokemon are supposed to be depicted in the world of Pokemon. So we're going to be breaking all of this down today. I am excited to go over all of this with you guys this morning. My name is DustyGogoat. Today I'm joined by TraderLumi.
Hello.
And SoulSilverArt.
What's up?
There's so many... Dude, I'm hyped. There's so many Pokemon in this list. Like, we weren't even planning to go live. There are so many Pokemon in this list. I'm looking at these arts, and I'm like, I hate this thing. I love this thing. I hate this thing. There's some Pokemon... Yeah. It's just weird how some Pokemon can look good in a video game and not good in 2D art. And then also vice versa. Yeah,
vice versa.
Yeah, some of this art is so tough.
I like it too because it kind of conveys what I think Game Freak's idea of like their personality is supposed to be.
Yes.
Right? You know, like you're able to kind of get a glimpse of how that Pokemon behaves and how, you know, you would probably see it most of the time instead of just like a model.
Yeah.
And that's always interesting to me too. And it really, like, exactly like what you said, there are some Pokemon, like right off the top of my head, I just saw, I'm like blind reacting to these, by the way, except for like a couple of my favorites.
I kind of am as well. I've glanced at them, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Clefable, like,
looks so good.
This little group here, and I was like, "Dang, that's actually really cute."
You know, I didn't even really spend time on this, but you're so right. I didn't even think about it, and we got a little detail about it. Its ears. I didn't know its ear had that circle thing on the end.
Yeah, it's got like a hole in it.
Yeah,
is
that's
that
weird.
a hole?
I don't know what it is.
It kind of saw it for the pattern.
You can see.
I just saw it for the first time.
There's a little shading.
There's a shadow. Yeah, there's a shadow.
So I think it is a hole.
Dude, Clefable looks good here. I don't know. It reminds me of... I don't even know. It looks good.
It does look good. But I think it has to do with the beret not being, like, so focused. I don't know. Like, you see the body more, like her face more, I guess. I don't know.
I think because it's 2D.
It's the angle.
It's because it's 2D. Yeah. When you make something 3D, it's just going to look different. It's just going to look different.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look so... It doesn't look like a tumor. But what's up, chat? How is everyone doing? I know we haven't been doing as many lives the last 2 weeks or even before that, before the holidays. So, but
we're
I hope
storing our energy, man.
We are.
What it is because we're about to.
It's gonna
go
be crazy.
ham with the lives.
Yeah, we got a really fun episode this Thursday with Loxton. It's a Gen 10 video. We got another Gen 10 video planned for next week. So we've been here, and we appreciate all you guys. Everyone in the chat. Catchy just became a legendary tier member. Love the little
Thank you, Catchy.
Love the little Charcadet icon.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. And then Nerdy Seb says, hello to the goat. Staraptor looks so menacing. Staraptor does look good. It also has grown on me since we did the tier list. I do like it. It's a war-torn falcon or whatever. You know, it's cool. It's cool.
Darling.
I do want to say, yeah, I guess, okay, my first initial thought was, okay, Clefable looks good. Also, yeah, Absol Z also looks so sick. Just, like, really fun. I mean, there's a bunch of Pokemon.
Z is so freaking good, man. That is,
it looks,
Game Freak cooked, man.
Yeah, they did so good with the art.
Actually, this is not even what I was going to say, but I actually think, do you think this Mega Starmie art... You see the white shadows or like the lighting on this design, on this art. I feel like it is very intentionally trying to call back to the Gen 1 watercolor art. Cuz I don't think you don't see the bold like, what would you call, it's not white shadowing, but I think it's like reflecting light.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I think you're right.
It's interesting too because like, so it's not really depicted like this in the games, but even in the anime, when it's appeared, they because it has appeared on the anime, they've like depicted it as super shiny, and not shiny as in Pokemon shiny, but like shiny as in just like
It's reflective. Yeah, it's like
reflective. Like you see, it's down there. You can see a picture a little up.
Yeah. Just keep saying it.
Yeah, but like it's just like super reflective.
In the anime, especially right now, he's like, it looks like wet almost.
Yeah,
that's like kind of the look.
Is this real?
But it's interesting to me that these are all real.
Oh wow.
It's interesting to me that it's depicted as this in the anime and in like Bulbapedia. Yeah, I saw the Bulbapedia tag, so I said it. But the 2D art that like you can find on Bulbapedia.
Yeah.
But it's not like that in the games. I wonder why that is. Kind of like the Halucha thing where, when we were first revealed to Halucha, it had a glittery pattern on it, like our texture on it. But now, even in Halucha's 2D art, I got a glimpse of it, and it didn't look like it had the glitter going on there. So, I don't know. It's just weird how they give it different textures in different medias.
Yeah. Okay, but what I wanted to say, I'm not even trying to dunk, but like, Soul, you lost, Soul. This for alligator art was your last hope, and I don't think it does anything. I mean, I think you can.
Do you know what I think about this?
Oh yeah.
I think that they had. If you look at the Meganium art and the Electros art.
Oh, you're deflecting right now. You have to bring
up
Meganium.
I'm not. I'm thinking if you look at them, they look just like the 3D render, and I think that they heard the backlash of like how Feraligatr looked, and people didn't like that. It looked like a toilet seat or whatever, and they tried to change it a little bit, and they made like a brand new art because it's the only one that looks like not right. It doesn't look like, it looks like someone drew it up in like 2 seconds. Like if you think about the remember the whole debacle with Lugia and Ho-Oh in the Pokemon TCG Pocket thing, like they like copied someone's artwork. So then like a week later they remade it, and to me like the second artwork was way worse because it was just thrown together. And I really think that they did exactly this with this. I think that they were like, we got to do something because people aren't. They specifically changed how the like shape of the helmet looks, so it's not as toilet seedy, but it's more like a circle instead of like an oval to me.
I feel like they leaned it back more. I don't know if
they did. They leaned it back more as well. Yeah,
you guys are coping. I think this like the.
I think it looks good. To be honest, I'm not offended by it. I was hoping that it would be. I mean, I was expecting it to be like this. I was not expecting it to have the hood down. No way. For the official art.
I mean, that's. Yeah. I think yes, for the official art, I'm like, this was the last chance for them to like emphasize that this is how the Pokemon, like this is the Pokemon's gimmick or whatever, right? This is like this is like the new form it takes when it's attacking. So I got, shout out Jake. He texted me. He's like, yo, check out these new arts. And that's how I like learned about the news. And then for like the next 20, like, or the next, 5 minutes until I looked these up and we started getting the stream going, I was like, man, are they going to do it with Feraligatr? Are they going to show it in a more compelling pose?
Should have never really expected that. I mean, I do think that
why? That's what's so great about it, right?
Yeah.
But they like to show the face because, the face is like the personality, I guess.
So
also, this is the design more than anything. Like this is it, No,
totally.
The other way is not it. That's like the mode. Like that's what people complain about.
I think it's nice to see in this art all of the different or like bond, like I don't know what you called those, like the different appendages and spikes and body plates. Those were things that you had brought up in our tier list, and I think those have kind of they were lost on me, but I've over time started to pay more and more attention to them, and I do think they are nice details, like the gray details and even like the arm spikes. Like I see it, and I see it even more here. And yeah, I think
they're trying to emphasize it.
Yeah, those are nice details. But the biggest thing, the reason why I feel like this art like is just like a big middle finger is that they just shrunk Feraligatr's snout. He's I
actually like that they did that, but that's what I mean. It's
what do you
not
mean you
correct.
like that? It's a Feraligator.
I like
gator.
I like the thinner look. Sometimes with Feraligator,
but it's not thinner. It's not thinner.
Like
it's shorter. It's like a shorter snout. It's a, you know what I'm saying?
You should pull up its other, like its official art. Its other official art, regular. But I feel like the face is what they changed, and that's what I mean by.
Okay, you know what?
It's probably thrown together.
You know what? Yeah, I guess it's official art. I've actually never liked its official art. after Heart Gold Soul Silver because they like made it facing the camera, and again, you just can't see its snout. I do have always thought of the Gen 2 art, like the original.
See,
art,
I'm the opposite. Like, I don't even like this art.
I think it's their arms. I think it's its arms. They make it look so like stiff. They just like keep it like this, you know, and so it looks really stiff. And it'd help if it was kind of in a more dynamic pose, you know.
That's kind of always his thing, though, isn't it? He's always like,
because
he's in every pose that you see him in. Yeah, he's always just like.
See,
I'm just trying to focus on the jaw right now. Elbows
going up, so it looks more like it looks less stiff. He's like his arms are straight, so it looks more stiff.
He looks like a T pose, like some kind of T pose.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm trying to just focus on the jaw though right now. Like it's not even necessarily just the art. Yeah. And I guess maybe I'm out of line because maybe Feraligatr has never even had that long of a snout. Maybe it's the
No, it's a gator, not a dial.
This is not actually official, that one, even though I love it so much.
This one?
Yeah.
This is real. This is from Heart Gold Soul Silver.
No, that's not what it looked like in Heart Gold.
I don't think so.
Yes, it does.
I think in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, its mouth was closed.
When it opens its mouth, like when it does the animation, it opens its mouth.
Like when it appears. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they like paused it on there. Yeah.
But this is the static. And I guess it doesn't have that long of a snout. So you know what? Maybe
in that one it does. In that one it does. Feraligatr has so many
gator,
inconsistent.
Not a croc.
Yeah.
But they still. What does that mean? They still have a long snout.
No, gators have a shorter snout. Crocodiles have a longer snout.
All right, let's do this.
That's like that's a real thing in the real world.
That's how you tell the difference.
Sure. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, look versus
but
here's crocodile, and they'll show you the difference.
Anyways, my point is, it's losing the snout, and it's looking more like a human. Maybe all Mega Evolutions are just like the Pokemon fast tracks to.
I don't think he looks like a human, but
this is like 1 degree further towards like your Sylveon theory, which is if it has a flat face, it is weird and uncanny. Yeah.
But this is not a flat face. We can't say that. I think that
I think it's 1 degree closer to a flat face compared to what Feraligatr's always been. That's my point. That's my point.
You want to talk about a flat face?
Maybe it's the perspective.
It is a perspective. That's what I was going to say. But if you want to talk about a flat face, just look at Embor. But I'm just saying, like, it's the perspective of like his head's down, so like the jaw is down. You can see that the jaw's still big, but it's like because it's downward facing, it looks like it's shorter.
Interesting.
It's a weird artwork.
I just don't think it's
good. I love it.
Okay.
The more I look at it,
all right. Yeah.
But it's not right. It's not consistent, is what I'm saying.
That's my point.
Yeah. But I like it, but it's not consistent. If
this is official anatomical art, I don't like it if it's not consistent because it's not representative.
I can agree with that. Yeah. But that's how Pokemon's been doing this since I feel like since Hisui, since Legends Arceus, they've been like they it's not that they have like tons of artists working on these, but I don't know, they just allowed them to be like, hey, yeah, do your take on it instead of like keeping the consistent Sugimori look to all of it. They do have a Sugimori look, but it's like they have more freedom. Like Raichu Y. This is terrible.
This is terrible. No, you're right. It almost, and I think, I mean, now I'm just thinking there has to be different artists for all these different artists.
Yeah.
Even
there's like 3 or 4.
This Chespin pose is cool. But it does look
so cute.
But it does look ripped out of it does look like a trace of a 3D model.
Yeah. Yes. Some of them do that as well.
Some of them are so dynamic.
We gotta get an artist on to actually walk us through this, because I'm trying to make sense of this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a halfway artist. But it's like, yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, me too.
They're different people that have done these, and some of them are just take like their own artistic liberties, and they didn't used to do that, and it bothers me.
This Raichu Y looks so flat. Like man, I just
love Raichu Y.
Yeah,
I love Raichu Y.
It looks like Dreamworld art, Raichu Y.
Yes, okay.
Versus the other ones, you know?
That's what I'm seeing here. It looks like Dreamworld art. I think the same thing.
Raichu X is similar too. I thought
Drampus is bad too. Drampus is bad.
Drampus looks like Dreamworld art. But then you got some of these that I'm like, ooh, this is nice.
Scovillain's like peak.
Scovillain looks great.
Absolutely.
It's because it doesn't look flat.
Yeah, exactly. Even Tatsugiri looks pretty good.
Tatsugiri looks really good.
This one's probably the best.
Absol is so sick. Absol, and they made it so black. It's fur.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's my favorite like new mega. I'm saying this artwork is the best artwork out of all the new ones we got, which is just like artwork wise, like
I want
peak.
it. No, I totally agree. I mean, I think the posing helps a lot. I think Absol kind of took a downgrade when it went to 3D, and I think just seeing it have new art is really special.
Yeah, its face goes 1 degree out actually. So
I'm telling you, there's a whole theory here, and it makes sense. Yeah.
So he looks better than just like a flat face.
Yeah, and the posing, I think the posing kind of is complemented or like, or it's like, I don't know, like some of the design elements of Absol. Like I'm just trying to think about this out loud. It's got this like spike on its head, and it's got this like spiky tail, and it's got these little like spurs on the back, or like dew claws on the back of its like paws. I don't know. I think I like that it's like posed in one way, so you can see all of the different appendages that are on that one side of its body, which helps.
This definitely,
it's a better.
This definitely raises the design up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fixed. Remember in the tier list, I was saying like the claws like too wide. This fixes it for me. This looks more natural.
This is such a cool design. I'm so sorry. I am so in love with this design, man. This is
Absol Z.
Yes,
yeah,
this
dude,
is
great.
Genuinely. Every time I look at Absol Z, it climbs a little bit higher on my list of like Mega Evolutions. It might be my favorite Mega Evolution. Is that insane to say?
No, I don't think so. I think it's
Favorite
just a really good.
I'm trying.
It would be
not
crazy
to,
if you said for alligator.
I'm trying not to like hard confirm it because recency bias is a thing, you know.
No, but there's been times
recency bias.
This is so high up there, man.
No, but it is good. It really is good.
So good.
I wanted to bring up. I'm glad you guys appreciated Clefable. I was like vouching for it. You guys didn't hate it, but I'm like, I feel like you didn't.
I still don't like Clefable.
But
I
look
think
at
this
its
is good,
face. Like, it's so great. It's so great.
I just don't
cute.
like the mega.
And it's awesome that it finally gets a flying type. These giant wings. It's so good.
that's true. When I take these things into account, like when I'm judging the whole design, I literally put both of those the main ways that you see them together. So like their official art and their 3D model. So like both of them together.
Yeah, and
you see them in game more than you see this. You know.
I really think we need to do a redux of like the mega tier list for ZA Pokemon like in 6 months or a year.
Yeah,
because
we should do like a full mega, like all of them, like have them all together.
Sure.
You know?
I agree.
I wanted to bring up Golurk because this was a point of contention, and I feel like the art does it so much justice, mostly because of the posing, but I think also there's like, I feel like Soul, your biggest thing was you just said it like there's not enough going on, and I think the actual artwork showcases, I don't know, for me, I feel like it's just like you can see all the stuff that's going on, and it all feels interconnected. The braces, the magic, even the wisps of like the purple ghostly energy above its head, and the posing is sick as well. Does this do anything? Does this change anything for you?
Nope. It's just
really
literally the same exact thing. Yeah, I like it. It does absolutely nothing. The pose is cool. I guess the like purple part of the wisps is more defined, so that's fun. But the rest
it's
of
stylized a little bit more.
It's quite literally the exact same thing to me. So
you don't think it's good?
It's not that I don't. I never said I didn't think it's good. Like on that tier list, nothing was in D tier even. So like it's just blah. It's just kind of
all
blah.
right. What about you, Lumi?
Still is.
Oh, I loved it to begin with, and I think it looks even better in this artwork. But
we kind of see an up his skirt
to begin with.
We're kind of seeing up his skirt. What's going on?
Interesting. I mean, he's just like a marble column. He's made of marble columns.
Yeah,
I don't
think it's
there.
hollow up there. I think he's like a clay figure, you know?
Yeah, it's a joke.
But no, he I love this design a lot. I always said if I had found, because I like the shiny Golurk a lot.
Yeah,
it's one of the few times that I like a shiny before like the base Pokemon. If I had found a shiny Golett, I probably would have used this. In fact, I definitely would have used this.
Yeah.
DLC.
Shiny's really good. One thing I really don't like about this artwork is that the like yellow is now more like bronze gold yellow, and I really don't like that. I wish it was more yellow than this. And maybe it's just my computer, who knows? But
sure, yeah, it could be.
I think it is a little more yellow. I think you are, or I mean gold. Like you're saying.
Yeah.
I like that though. I feel like it matches the existing color scheme of Golurk. Like you
Sure.
can even see like on his chest, it has this like brass, that brace that was on its chest. Oh, I think this is so cool. This really does elevate the design for me. And I guess like there's not a broader conversation, but like the reason why these, I don't know, it's like we've had these preconceived, it's like our appreciation of these new Pokemon designs have been limited by whatever the in-game models are. And I guess if you think about it, like it's like not surprising that once we see the 2D art, we would think about these Pokemon differently, in the same way that like if we were introduced to all gens 1 through 6 Pokemon in X and Y for the first time, and then we were able to see like their sprite art and their 2D art and all these other, all these other ways that these Pokemon could be depicted, and maybe like the anime or something, like favorites would emerge. No one would say Typhlosion is their favorite if they first discovered it in X and Y,
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah.
Or Tropius
Depends,
in
but-
X and
yeah.
Y, where it's it's only flying. Man,
That's
I
interesting.
That's real.
I just started an Oraz playthrough, like an Omega Ruby playthrough, and I'm getting pumped for who I'm gonna pick. I haven't played that game in a decade, probably.
I haven't played it in a while either. I need to play that too. I had Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I always played Alpha Sapphire, so I probably would have played Omega Ruby, but I lost it, man. I cannot find it anywhere. I think I lost it when we moved, which
That's
means
crazy.
that I'll never see it again.
Yeah.
So I'm bummed about that too, because those games are expensive now.
It's running. Are they that expensive?
I mean, they're more than what you would have back when I bought it.
Interesting.
It was actually, I say it was mine, but it was my wife's, and what's hers is mine.
Yeah. Well, you had to buy a ring.
When it comes to Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, there are costs initial costs to getting married. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
This is the payback, because I get 2 Pokemon games.
Exactly. Yes. We got some people in the chat mentioning some Pokemon that have changed a lot, and I do want to bring those up. Again, just looking at some of these Pokemon, I'm like, wow, some of these arts just like they do not hit the same.
No.
Like, I don't know. It's almost uncanny. Honestly, a lot of these arts actually look it just looks like Cardinal made it. Like our friend Cardinal on Twitter, he has made a bunch of versions where it's like he'll make 2D versions of like the 3D Pokemon.
Well, he's gonna work for Game Freak one day, so I mean,
I know he's like, I think he's like 17 or something. Like, he's got a bright future.
Every time I'm like, don't forget me.
But it's uncanny that
Don't forget me, bro.
It's uncanny. Like this Hawlucha, I'm like, this looks identical. It's a different pose, but it's like it looks identical to what he had created, which
Same
is
with
making me think that
Lucario
these aren't
especially.
real. Yes, the Lucario especially.
Because
the
it's
posing.
just literally a 2D version of the 3D render. So
Do you like
everybody's
that?
kind of already made that.
Do you like that one? I'm not that big of a fan.
I don't think I'm a big fan of it.
I don't think
I like the
so
design.
Here's the thing. I
Yes,
like the
yes, I'm
design
talking
a
about the art.
lot, so I definitely don't dislike it. But this is an opportunity to kind of see the Pokemon in a different way, and I'm not really, because like I said, I think Cardinal exactly made this. When the 3D render was released, he made a 2D. Certainly multiple people did. So I feel like I've already seen this before. So it's definitely not exciting versus like Megastar Raptor, Mega Absol Z. It was exciting seeing the 2D arts of those. This didn't excite me, and this is one of my favorite Megas of all time. So that's saying something. Mega Chimecho, by the way, is another one that I feel like kind of like the Raichus. It just looks like completely separate from all these other ones.
This one's to be expected, I feel like. They could have made it dynamic, though. I feel like they should just... Yeah. When you saw the 3D renders, you're like, most likely these are going to be what their artworks are. But there's always a chance. They should have done
even
it.
the posing of the 3D renders, I thought was better for Chimecho.
I feel like it's exactly the same.
No, it definitely looks a little bit different. I think what I like about this Chimecho, and it really just might be it might be Game Freak trying to illustrate, or the artist trying to illustrate.
I was thinking of the model.
It might be that the artists are trying to illustrate like texture and like metallic or like shiny or reflective surfaces. But like, again, this is a Pokemon where it has this has these like very large streaks of white. You can see it right here on like the top left part of the new metallic ring that Chimecho gets. And that to me is just so reminiscent of those classic watercolor Sugimori art, like, drawings. So I don't, to me, this feels very warm. And I do like this. I do like this art quite a bit.
A dream of mine would be if they just like they give us this later next year, but for Gen 10 as they reveal Pokemon, if they did it in that classic watercolor style when they reveal the
that would
Pokemon,
be sick.
That would be so cool.
That would
But
be cool.
that's my dream.
That's the dream. That's
my dream. The reality will probably be that it's like this. The nightmare is that it's all 3D renders.
Dude, yeah. They're like, let's celebrate 30 years of Pokemon. What you've all been waiting for. 3D plastic 3D renders of all your favorites. Man, every time I want to say, oh, they couldn't do that for 1,000 Pokemon, like that would just take too long. Then I remember what we're talking about, and I'm like, they have unlimited resources to do things just for fun. And that would be amazing if we got
But there's nothing fun about the 3D renders.
Like we never got. I was so excited for new art for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, for us to get new art for all those, for all the Hoenn Pokemon. Same thing with BDSP.
Really you mean for the older Pokemon?
Yeah, when BDSP came out, I was like, okay, it's a chibi game, but guess what? It might still be awesome because we'll get new art for the Sinnoh Pokemon. Didn't happen.
It happened in this game. We literally got for Legends Arceus, we got brand new art for Oshawott, Cyndaquil, and Rowlet. And in this, we got only we got these. We got
the megas.
Oh, we got these.
The 3D renders.
That's it. That's all we got for my boy Totodile. My boy Totodile is just the same 3D render version.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I was
they did that for BDSP as well. It's
y'all realize that I don't think it'll happen, but there is a greater than 0% chance that we get those 3D renders for the Gen 10 starters.
I know. Yeah. You know what? When you brought that up, I was very excited. I was like, we get to see it in just a little over a month, and then now you killed me with saying that it could be 3D renders. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be like, what are these starters?
That would be such a bummer.
If they do that, people will not like the starters. Are you ready for that? Because if they do it, people will be like, these are the worst starters ever, just because they're 3D renders. And then when they see the 2D artwork, they're going to be like, oh, I actually love this.
That's probably true.
What? Oh, how about this? How about this? What if to draw separation between the Legends games and the mainline games, they introduced all of the new Legend ZA Mega Pokemon and characters with the... Well, I guess we did get some 2D art with the characters.
We got 2D arts of characters, and then
the Pokemon, they made them 3D.
We got 2D art. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to count now forward because the 3D art is a little bit different. Because I guess what I'm saying is maybe if Legend ZA comes out, they're trying to just show all the 3D models, and then maybe with the... I guess I'm just coping. Gen 10 comes out, and all the new Pokemon reveals are still 2D.
I mean, for the record, I think it's very possible that they are still the 2D arts for Gen 10. I'm just saying, we are unfortunately living in a timeline where we cannot guarantee, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
I wanted to say, what was it? In the beginning of... I think it was right in the beginning of ZA when they started promoting it. They showed us a lot of really cool arts, and I'm trying to find them right now, of old Pokemon in new poses with new dynamic art, kind of mid-battle. Let's see if these can show up on Bulbapedia. Yeah, they're right here. Remember these sick arts? Of all these classic existing Mega Pokemon, Ampharos, Gardevoir, Gyarados. These were brand new. And it would be great to see... all of these Mega Pokemon with some of this dynamic art, or maybe that'll never happen, and maybe they just showed us. Maybe they just gave us these because they're old Megas, and they wanted to give the old Megas a new coat of paint. Damn.
I don't think it's impossible. If nothing else, I do think we'll get some Dream World art of a lot of these Megas because once
but that doesn't hit the same.
They're doing Champions VG Circuit.
Ooh,
they might start throwing in these a little bit more. Now, however, that said. When does Champions release? We have no idea. So for all we know, that circuit is guaranteed not going to be greater than 4 months.
Dude,
So it might
new
be only
art.
3 months. Might be only 2 months,
What if we get
Or 5 months, sorry.
Pokemon Champions art, like new key art
It's
for Pokemon
possible.
Champions?
Yeah, it's possible.
Like,
Yeah, I hope we do.
that's cool.
I think they're gonna.
I
use
would like just the release date. That's what I want.
Is the game
Yeah.
real?
We are getting new art for Champions actually, but it's the home art as well. Like like the little icons.
Sure.
We're definitely gonna get the icons of all of these Pokemon too.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah.
So that is something, but
The sprites too.
yeah, that's kind of what I mean. They're like sprites, but icons.
There's sprites
but...
in Champion that are like similar to Scarlet and Violet, and then you'd have the sprites in Home. That's like more of like a 3D render type thing.
We Kai Dragonborn has been a member for 14 months. Just wanted to shout you out. 14-month membership hype. How is everyone doing today? Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm feeling pretty good. It's
Yeah.
I've been feeling really good, honestly, all January. It's been a fun month.
It has been good start to the year.
The man who spiders also sent a super chat. Not gonna read it, but appreciate you, man. Thanks for being here. And Hydrapple Hal has been a box legendary tier member for 4 months. Hope you're having a great day, Hal. Hey HPP, can't be on here long because I'm at work, but just wanted to say I'm super excited for Pokopia and the new TCG sets coming out. Love the channel and this community so much. Appreciate you so much for being here. Yeah, Pokopia is also like on the horizon. That's gonna be nice. I was thinking about that a little bit this week, and that's a new game. That's gonna be cool, kind of cool. Okay, some Pokemon that have changed a lot and maybe worth a discussion. We got Golisopod right here, who looks so much darker.
The Steel Boy.
Actually resembles it's the steel typing, the new steel typing that they gave it. I don't know. This is
right?
cool. It looks
fits.
cool. It looks nice.
Yeah, I kind of like this. Actually, I like it more. I do like it more than like normal Golisopod's colors.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Because normal Golisopod's like this weird green color.
Yeah.
Obviously, this didn't translate over to the games well, but it looks great.
It looks too static in the games, I feel like.
Oh, you can see his arms underneath in the crotch. You can see them. I just looked. Yeah, they're there.
Oh yeah, you
At
can't
least
see
one
the
arm.
the hidden little scabbards. It's
cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw the art. I put it in the thumbnail. I thought it was pretty sick.
It's good.
We got Crabominable as well.
They messed up his face. They like hit it so much that you're like
you can't see the eyes as well.
This is one of those Pokemon that like is so annoying to put in a thumbnail because you can't zoom in on its face. Because the quality of the file is so small if you zoom it in. It's like its whole thing. It's just like its new ice weapons and feet. Its new ice hands.
Yeah,
this Pokemon still doesn't do much for me.
It's gone crazy. No pupils.
Yeah, I like the design, but this artwork, so much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I told you guys, but I kind of figured out Golisopod a little bit. I think that it's like it was a samurai, so Japanese samurai.
Yeah,
and I think that it is a representation of like Japanese weapons throughout like history. So it like went from a samurai to like a mech, like a Gundam, like it went from when Japanese
it went from
people,
samurai to gunpowder.
Samurais using like swords to like guns completely wiping out samurai. You know what I mean? Like it's like guns took over the whole thing.
I think that's an interesting reason. I've heard that before. I think it's an interesting.
It could even be seen as like a pop culture thing where it's like at one point samurais were like, oh, we love hearing stories about samurais, and now like mechs are big in Japan. They like
exactly
like Kamen Rider, they always form a giant mech, stuff like that. Like that's the kind
There's a
of
specific
new thing.
game. There's a specific game called Armored Core, which is like from, I don't even know, the early 2000s, and it's like a Japanese whole thing, and this looks just like one too. It's like a mech game, like one of those. I really think this is it. That's what that is. I couldn't figure it out on our tier list. I was like, I do not know what the connection to making this a turret is. like why'd they turn a samurai into a turret? And it just like
you could even connect. You could even connect that theme and how it parallels, Lumio City in ZA, where there's urbanization, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true.
it's just it's the progress of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the steel type, you can see it so much better on this, and I do like it. The posing helps a lot. It's fun. It's kind of crazy. It's like this crazy thing just moving around, throwing claws.
Yeah,
I like it.
The glowing swords in its eyes.
Yeah,
you know,
the glowing swords. Honestly, that's such a nice little detail. I really do like that.
Yeah, the gray makes it pop out even more.
Yeah,
where it's
and
like,
you can see the
these are
green
glowing
even.
eyes.
You can see the green, the little arrows all over its body. We got Meowstick here, which is pretty cute art. I like that it just kind of floats. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the best art. This is one of the best ones.
I don't think this makes so much sense, but I never realized that like regular Meowstick has 2 tails, and so now the Mega has 1 of each of them. I never realized that from the Mega design.
Say it.
I didn't know you didn't know that.
Well, you know, I didn't
I
really
see.
use it,
I see what you're saying.
The Mega has 1 tail from each Meowstick.
Yes,
I would even
that's cool.
say
that's a
that
nice detail.
I would say that this artwork actually shows that it has 2 tails, but it's not even that they're different tails. It's just that one is curled up. Like the other one being like kind of half curled makes it seem like, oh, this one's just curled up instead. Which I guess both of them are kind of like that. I don't know. They're very different, I guess, in the base designs. But
I think it's very intentional that they're trying to like showcase.
Oh, for sure.
Both of the Meowstick forms, and Lumi, I think you are correct, because, I mean, you could say, what is it, the male Meowstick, or which one is the white
Meowstick?
Meowstick?
The female.
That one's female.
You could say the female Meowstick's tail is just curled up. It literally is curled up, but like,
yeah.
Well, it's even on, if you look at what side it's on, the curled up tail is on the white side of Mega Meowstick, which would be the female side.
I think that's a really nice detail. I haven't noticed that.
Yeah, I never realized that. This is another Pokemon that, like, y'all ever, after you've beaten a game, you kind of are like, I wish I had used this Pokemon during my playthrough.
Dude.
This is one of those Pokemon that I'm like, I wish I had used, more specifically, I wish this had been in the base game of ZA, just because it is a Kalos Pokemon, and so I feel like it would have fit in really well in the base game of ZA, and it would have been fun to use in that.
This is one, I don't know how... Like, the pose is sick. This pose is sick. The Pokemon, honestly, it is growing on me. It's so simple. I've never cared about Meowstick, so like it hasn't really hit me like that. But I think this is a cool pose. I don't know how like great the art is. I think it also kind of looks a little flat compared to like some of these other Pokemon. It
just has so much aura, though. It's got so much aura.
Yeah, I think it's the I think the posing does a lot, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. 100% it does. It's like flowing.
Yeah. We've got okay.
Malamar Week.
This is one that I wanted to talk about. What do we think about this soul? We got Mega Zeraora. I think the art does it a lot of justice. This pose is crazy. The actual black coloration on the fur is sick. I don't know.
So much better.
It's so sick. This is really, really nice art.
I'm not a big fan of its posing.
It's doing this.
I want to see its whole face. I'm only seeing half its face.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just a pose.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a joke. I'm like, is there a Pokemon where you can only see half of its face? I guess
Dragonite's that way too.
Sure.
Yeah. This you can't see its face at all.
It would have been cool if Dragonite, they had done, like, for its art, the Seraphim pose that it does. Like, in the anime, you see it'll, like, do its wings upwards, and it'll, like, curve its tail to be right above its head. So it's, like, it looks like the, like, eye. How,
we had...
You know, biblically accurate angels are shown.
Totally. The first time I saw that in the anime, I was like, I love... That was the reason... That's what tipped me over to really liking Mega Dragonite. So that would have been cool. But we've actually had this art for a while. This art's been like roaming on the internet in some pretty bad quality. That would have been nice to see. That would have been nice to see that posing. But I don't know. I feel like Zeraora looks so different. This key art looks so different from what we've seen in the game.
That is true. It is better
Yeah.
than its 3D render because I feel like here it looks more like a new design. Whereas a big complaint of when we just had the 3D render, people were like, "Oh, it's just Zero Aura, but they colored it black now."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think this kind of shows off. No, there's kind of a lot more going on in the design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's one of the best of these artworks.
Same.
I still don't like the jester legs, but you know, that's it. It looks much more manageable here.
It feels like a new design, kind of. Like when I see this, I'm like, okay, this is a new design. That's kind of that's how it feels.
Yeah.
Still
so good.
in love with Mega Magirna.
It's so good.
It's
so good.
I put down my game a couple weeks ago, so I still haven't. I was gonna stream me doing like the Groudon fights within the DLC, and then I just put it off because I'm like, okay, this will be so cool to like capture, and like I'll be more intentional about it, and then I never picked my game back up. So I still haven't gotten Magirna in my. I haven't captured Magirna yet, but this art is incredible. So sick, dude.
Start
think this
saving
is
up your
Sugimori.
Mega Shards. If I may give you some advice, Dusty, start saving up your Mega Shards. To get Magirna, you have to trade
buy it?
999 Mega Shards.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. That'll be easy to get.
They're easy to get. Yeah, I had it, just unintentionally had it when I walked up to get it. But just letting you know so you don't get there and then, you know, you've spent it all on TMs and now you gotta go grind.
I gotta say this
Mega
Magirna makes me want. This is like if Clink was a Digimon, it would digivolve into this thing.
Yes, you're right. I mean, it could be a Pokemon and evolve into this thing. I think personally, it could.
I love this thing
I don't
so
know.
much. Oh, dude, it's like I always thought Magirna was so stupid. It's just so stupid and goofy and whatever. And I'm like, this. Thing
Yeah,
is,
I don't
this
really like
thing's
base
ready to
Magirna.
kill. And I love that it actually shows the flower. The flower,
Yeah.
the what is it? The fleur cannon.
Fleur cannon.
The fleur cannon, le fleur cannon in its
Exactly.
arm. It's so sick. It's giving me Paradox vibes. Holy cow, dude! So sick.
It's definitely got Paradox vibes to it.
This is what Iron Valiant wished it was.
That's a lot of Iron Valiant people will be. This is Iron Valiant's ancestor, essentially.
Yeah, there you go.
The first version. I think this is Sugimori. I think Sugimori did this one, but I could be wrong. It just looks like Sugimori.
himself.
Yeah, I think he drew this. It's just very clean. This is probably what you were talking about, Dusty. Like, this is a design that I don't really care for. I mean, I like it, but I don't love it, and this amplifies it a lot. This artwork.
It's the posing does a lot. You can also see like all the different details of the design. I mean, the posing.
Did you guys realize that it's just a reformed Magirna, and it's actually like our first like well, I guess you haven't done the quest yet, Dusty. I don't want to spoil it for you,
No,
but
you can spoil it.
essentially,
I've seen this stuff. I watched JPR's video about the mythicals.
it's like our maybe first manufactured. What is it? Not real.
Mega.
Yeah, mega. Like it's artificial. That's the word I was looking for.
So I'm sorry. So it would be different from Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a artificial Pokemon that has
Mewtwo is an artificial Pokemon. We do not know for a fact. I think personally, you could theorize that. I think there is enough for you to theorize, not enough to prove it, but enough to theorize that Team Flare made the Mewtwo Megastones. But we don't know that. Whereas with Magirna, it is a hard confirmed case that Quasartico made its Megastone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty wild. And like I said, it actually just reforms. Like the thing at the bottom, the like little shield thing lifts up to its chest and like protects its chest. You can see in like the little crease there. And then like the gear was on its head and like the little ear things come apart. It's really just a reformed Magirna. Like the eyes turn a little bit. But it's pretty interesting.
It still has the double mouth. I love the double mouth for whatever reason.
It gets crosshairs in its eyes, like
that's crazy.
It's ready to kill, you know.
That's crazy.
There's also no flowers in its cannon anymore. It's just a cannon.
Now just death.
Yeah,
dude, this is so sick. I don't know why. I'm realizing this is my arc. Like this is my genre apparently of Pokemon. Like because Iron Valiant was a favorite. Yeah, I think so. Iron Valiant has always been one of my favorites.
Well, I don't know
that
if we can
makes
say
sense. You're a
robots
big
because he doesn't
sci-fi
like
guy,
he doesn't
right?
respect the other robots that much.
I like robots. What do you mean?
Maybe you like the robot humanoid Pokemon, but
Yeah,
Well,
you like androids, you know?
What robots
Yeah.
what robots don't I like? I'm being accused
The-
right now.
the future paradox ones.
I like
like any of
them.
them?
No, I like them. Who said I don't like them?
remember whether I don't know. I was just
I-
trusting
I-
soul on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
think-
I feel like
I know I didn't.
Y'all didn't
And
like
maybe you
them.
were confusing
No.
me with him, but I didn't
Maybe.
like them.
Yeah, maybe Lumi. I definitely feel like my take has always been like looking at the two different types of paradox Pokemon side by side. I think it is easier to appreciate the past forms because they
Amen.
get different silhouettes, which make the design feel completely new. Where it's like
Yeah,
the mechs
that's fair.
are more or less this. It's just like the silhouettes are kind of the same. So it's sometimes feels like they're not new Pokemon, but they
Yeah.
are as much as the past
Just see
forms.
that's why you like Mega Magirna. Nerdy Seb said it looks like a female C3PO.
oh my gosh,
Of
it
course,
does.
because I've always had a crush on C3PO.
Well,
Good point.
Not
but it's
because
a
you had a
female.
crush on it, but just because it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Dude,
It
you
does
clocked
look
me,
like
right?
female
Yeah.
C3PO.
Dude,
What the
oh my
frick?
god! And
I'd just like
and
to say, I said he
C-3PO
liked Star Wars. He jumped
Seb,
to he
this
had a
is so
crush on
good.
C3PO.
And in The Force Awakens, C-3PO has a red arm, and we never
Oh,
figured out what
yeah!
happened to him. That's crazy. This
And
design is
also-
identical.
He was secretly
Also-
from Magirna.
This
That's
is
crazy.
secretly Magirna has this like evil battle mode, just like how C3PO for some reason had secret Sith writing
Dude, you're
within
right.
it or whatever.
Dude, show me. I want to see.
Well, I forgot
what
about
is it?
that.
I want to see
Wow.
Babu Freak. I want to see Babu Frick. Oh my god, dude, that is
They've
the
got that's who manufactured Magirna's Megastone. He's in the back of Quasartico. You just
episode.
couldn't get
Yeah,
him.
episode 9 is so bad, but actually, I think C-3PO is the best character. C-3PO's funniest movie is The Rise of Skywalker. He has so many hilarious lines. It's so good. Dude, the whole scene with Babu Frick, holy cow. We got to do a rewatch. Holy cow. I got to watch that movie again. There's so many good lines by C-3PO. Just like
I like
laughing
him
out
in
loud.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad babies.
C-3PO?
No,
No,
Babu
Babu
Freak.
Frick.
Oh, sure. He's in that?
Yeah, isn't it him?
Probably.
You're making me question it, but he
I just haven't
he's
watched it
always
in a long
talking to
time.
Grogu and he's like, "Bad baby."
Dude, Babu Frick is
yes.
So funny.
crazy. Honestly, Babu
not
Frick
him?
Babu Frick has like Hoopa energy. He's just like
Yeah.
a little demon. Okay.
He's a little demon.
Infamous
He
Inferno.
is.
Infamous Inferno. Thank you for the $5. They say it's in the eyes. Zero aura. They look so intense. I love it. And I agree. I do think the eyes are very like before. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the eyes are sick. You know what? It's like they're like anime eyes. They look.
They changed its eyes. They did.
Let's see, let's
They did.
see.
They're like more like when a cat's eyes like get focused or whatever, dilated whatever. Yeah. Like when you look at regular Zeraora's eyes, that's what looks so weird about the model to me. The model's eyes are very weird. It translates well in the artwork, but
Dude, it's so much cooler.
if you look at regular Zeraora, its eyes are like bigger, like
Yeah.
undilated.
You know what? There's also like
a
a desaturation effect going on in the game. Like you
the
just
colors, yeah.
everything kind of gets a little bit washed out a bit, and I don't know, man. I just love that it literally has black fur. Like I'm like, okay, this is sick.
Yeah.
Like the black and the
Zeraora
yellow
just
is
got
so
us-
much. It's so much sharper, and the blue so much sharper.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Mega Zeraora just got us $5, so you know what I mean. Come on.
Yeah.
Mega Zeraora. Thank you, by the way. But yeah.
Wait, hold on. There was a couple more I wanted to look at. We looked at Golisopod. I guess
Mars is weak.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You said that I wasn't even gonna like bring it up. I'm like, I
No, we
agree.
don't have to talk about
I agree.
like, each one too
I'm
much, but
I'm
it's
moving
just-
on. But we've seen
Yeah,
this
just
though.
move
We
on.
have seen this.
Not the official art, but yeah, you're right.
I
It's
think we have, haven't
we've
we?
seen this.
I'm pretty sure
render,
we've seen
a
the
I've
render.
official
seen
art.
Dream World art, I think, and it
This is-
probably looks
this is the-
similar to this.
This is the one case where its 3D render is actually better than this.
Yeah. Well,
It
no,
is.
hold on.
Look it up.
I'm agreeing,
bet
but
you-
I gotta actually think about this because I don't think there's anything wrong with this art. I just think What I was trying to say is that like, we've seen this before, like, and I think they do a good job showing the different colors. I think the 3D art is good. The 3D render is good, but this art, there's nothing wrong with this art.
Oh, it's just kind of bland.
The 3D model shows more like color to it. It looks more saturated and vibrant.
Let's
I'm looking at it right now.
Now we're talking about it.
I know. I was like, just go past it, but
yeah, I know. And now we're on it. Good job, Soul.
Yeah,
see, like it's more. It pops more.
There's like lighting reflections and stuff. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying. I don't mind the 2D art. I wasn't trying to say the 2D art was bad. I just mean like, okay, I'm sick of Malamar. He's not my friend. He never was. I'm sick of this. Let's move on. But I don't think the 2D art is bad. Are you sure we haven't seen this before?
Yeah, that's the only.
I think
all we've
seen
is the render.
World art of it, but
Okay.
and probably someone's made, because this is one of the ones that was revealed before launch. So I'm sure someone's made 2D art of it, and it probably looked really similar to this.
Victory Bells is also pretty bland. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's more or less
like
the
kind
same.
of meh.
It's good to have these in like high res.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some legendaries here. I think it's really cool to see more detail of Mega Zygarde's body. Its green exposed body, right? It took all the cells and moved it up towards the cannon, but you can actually see, it's almost it has this like you can see its spirit essentially. The green that is making up the green cells that are making up Mega Zygarde's body. It's like spiritual. It's like ethereal. Can you guys kind of see that?
Yeah. No, I mean I kind of always saw it a bit, and I don't know if you've seen like its new TCG artworks, but you can really see it in those as well. I agree.
Does it have that effect though? Because I feel like with the 3D art, yeah, you can kind of see it, I guess, in the 3D art, but it, I don't know, the 2D art is it's wispier. You can see like these little spikes over here. Maybe it's just like the line pattern or like the line. I don't even know. Like it has this like fiery green crown now. Dude, Zygarde is the king of Kalos. Crazy.
Yeah. He's always had kind of king inspirations too. I don't like it. I'm not the art, just the design in general. It's just
I think
slowly hating it more.
No, I think the art. I think the art is nice. You said TCG. Let's see if we can get some art here. Oh,
yeah,
right here.
it's so new that I don't know how much you'll find.
Is it this one? Because this doesn't show you any
There's
of what
one
I'm
on
talking
the
about.
pack. I don't know if that one's different. Yeah, that's definitely different on
Oh,
the
right
pack.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Sure.
that's what
Okay,
he's
you can
referring
see it a
to.
little bit more. Yeah.
They focus just on his body. Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. There's like a full artwork of it as well, but
Okay.
anyway. Yeah.
I don't know. This is doing a lot.
Showed it off.
I can just. I think I've never thought of Zygarde in this form. Like I guess I just thought it was all. How do I want to say this? Zygarde. I always thought of Mega Zygarde as just like. Like I don't know. The joke is that Mega Zygarde is Zygarde complete with a cannon on its head. But this design, seeing the detail of the 2D art, is actually making me appreciate it a little bit differently, and seeing that its body has changed quite a bit. It is, like I said, he is completely exposed. He's taken literally the top layer of his body and all those cells, and he's put it into a weapon. So he's also kind of exposing himself there. I don't think you can see
like
this
a
in
banana.
He is like a banana.
Or he's a hero who's sacrificing himself and becoming exposed to create an ultimate weapon. He's a banana hero, I guess.
Banana hero. Which,
but is
if
that
you
making
think
sense
about
at all?
it, it's a Gen 10 hit now.
Yeah, but I'm kind of trying to like theorize a little bit. Like, I don't think anyone has ever talked about this form of Zygarde as like a spirit, but like you can see his essence under, like, he's just exposed. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. I'm thinking about this live right now. Like, I just, I don't think anyone has really is talking about. I don't know. Just I think there is what I'm trying to say is like I'm seeing a different design here than just Zygarde complete with a cannon on their head. That's what I had thought.
Oh yeah,
but now I'm thinking about it a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the the cells in the cores before they become like solidified kind of thing. You know, like they all form together and then like they get this armor and now the armor is peeling off to become the cannon essentially, and it's like regular goopy body is underneath.
But he's
yeah, spirit could be
but
as well.
Spirit though is how I'm like can you kind of see the this isn't actually the highest resolution image. I don't know. I like ghost types.
It's
I'm like
wispy. I see what you mean.
Kind of I don't know. It's kind of cool. I'm like cuz it's not it's making me think that this is not a physical body but rather truly just like life essence.
Aura.
Yeah, aura. It is.
Aura.
That's exactly what it is.
That's kind of cool.
Aura.
That's kind of cool.
Pokemon.
That's kind of cool. I don't know. It's warming up on me. In game, it feels so stupid to use this thing, but
yeah,
this is kind of.
Listen, if they didn't have the cannon, I'd be a lot more. What's the right word? I don't know. I'd like it more.
By the way, are we ever going to address the fact that, like, pretty much on the full art of the box art is a Zygarde core? And not once does a Zygarde core appear in Legend ZA. Not once.
No.
Are you sure not once?
I am
the core.
99.9%
You're right. We see cells.
Sure. We see cells. We don't see cores.
You know, like when you fight it.
There is data for the core. Like it exists in the like. There's even a model with it like walking and everything.
Oh my god. You're kidding.
But I'm 99% sure that there is not a Zygarde core in ZA.
You know that
at
scene.
Any point.
You know the scene when you like fight 50% in Jacynth's hotel or whatever. They all like come together, and there's like multiple. I know that there's more than just the cells. Like I remember seeing more than just the cells. I don't know.
Maybe
I feel like in that moment that you might see it.
Maybe.
If I'm remembering right.
Let's get
positive,
chat. Let's get a fact check because I am curious about this. That's interesting. That's a hilarious tweet. If it doesn't actually,
Victor Bryan
doesn't actually appear.
Victor Bryan says they are in that cutscene.
Okay.
But I don't know. We could.
Let's get a picture. I want to see it.
Yeah. We should get some confirmation.
I'm watching Stranger Things right now, so it's on the mind. But what do they say? They say, "Make me believe you." I'm sorry. I'm a level 1 Stranger Things fan. I can't even quote these things properly.
There is I'm looking at it now. There is a core in that scene.
Give me proof. Or no, what is it?
Okay.
So,
I will
to your point,
it.
Do we get a screenshot? Point, though,
I'm about to send it to you.
Love it.
To your point, though, that's one singular moment in this entire game. So, yeah, I get it.
Are you on the Hidden Power account?
No, I'm on my personal.
Okay, then I will send it to... Why do I have to punch in a passcode to get into freaking Twitter, my DMs now? I'm already in my account.
Infamous Inferno also, just being generous this morning with the super chats, says, I like that Zygarde's mouth opens. You can see its top jaw, chest, and its bottom jaw, knee area. Ooh, yes. Yeah. Oh,
it's like teeth.
Dude, that's kind of that's a
teeth underneath.
That's cool. I was appreciating like how you can see like it literally looks like it was like ripped in half, or like its body was like ripped off because the that top jaw, if you want to call it that, like it has all these fraying pieces. And I didn't. Oh, you're right. You can see the teeth right here. That is cool.
Yeah, that's
fun. That's super fun. That's cool, man. I like that. Yeah, because the other thing that I haven't like said is that, like it has these like hexagon patterns on its chest, that look like a face. It's the blue and the red face. I really, really wish they did more with Xerneas and Evoltal. I feel like that could have been cool to see this work.
I sent it in this chat because Twitter is not being kind to me today.
All right, sweet. Let me see. We're gonna mess up the stream for a second, and that is fine.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're
good. That's Twitter's fault.
Save image. Open link.
I mean, all you gotta do is type things. Yeah, see, it's right there, the little boy, the top one.
But see,
so the
like
top
this,
one is a cell.
This is the appearance
of
a core in Legend CA. This is your appearance of the guy who's on the full art of the box.
Sure. Man, but that's interesting though. I mean, I didn't pick this up. This got right by me. All right, we got a couple more images here. I want to take a look at Eternal Flower Floette or Mega Eternal Flower Floette. What do you think about this Soul? This is another Pokemon that you don't like.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. There's nothing to it. I don't know. It's Floette with the big flower. Flower's still kind of lame.
You don't think this dynamic posing does anything for the design?
Not really. Not to me.
I think
I mean, I guess a little. I could see people like it a little more, but
I think it helps
just
keep the two things which feel very separate in the 3D model. It like the positioning makes these things feel a little bit closer together. I also like the shadow that the flower casts on Floette, kind of emphasizing again that it is chained, it is like imprisoned by the flower, by this curse, the weapon. So I think there's some, I don't know, that's just kind of nice. I can see it. And again, it's emphasizing the flower to look more of like a, I don't know, the angle is positioning the flower as the big change. So I think for that, I can kind of, I'm appreciating it a little bit more.
Artistically, it's good, but yeah, like the design itself is still poo-poo. I don't like it.
I think there was. I thought
so
I saw
nothing.
another render. Maybe it was just Eternal. Maybe it was just Floette.
No, it's just regular Floette, but it's the same pose we've always seen. It's just the official artwork of it.
Okay.
I guess we should probably post that too. I didn't realize they didn't, but it's just because the mega. It's
shout out to the Hidden Power podcast team. All these super chats you guys send us help. That's making this account possible, and all the other stuff that we do all over the internet. Shout out to the Hidden Power team. You guys are working around the clock to keep us active on socials.
Yeah. Looking at it closer, I do like that they made her face like kind of concerned and sad. I don't know if you can zoom in, but her face is like, she's really like sad about it, which I like that detail. But
the whole thing is that it is the. Yeah, I don't need to go into a monologue, but the whole, I like the design. I like the design because it's like it is the flower. The flower is a symbol of the prison of eternal life, and that's what they emphasize in the mega form. And I do think this, it's not. I'm not saying it's like the best thing in the world. I think there's other poses that we will eventually see in other forms of media, but I do like this. I'm saying it helps the design. It helps me appreciate the design more. We also got Heatran right here, Mega Heatran. This goopy boy. I think it's kind of a downgrade. This 2D art is a downgrade from the 3D art, or the 3D model.
Yeah,
it's good. It almost just looks just like the 3D. It's a trace over essentially, and it looks just like it. It almost doesn't look like artwork or 2D artwork.
I think it's kind of fitting though that the 2D art is a downgrade for it, just like how this was a downgrade for Heatran.
Yeah. Oh no! I'm sorry. No.
You agreed. No, you agreed.
I thought you were saying.
Chat.
I thought
he agreed.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with I'm agreeing that it's a trace over.
We should have known that it was gonna be a jab.
He got me.
Yeah.
It's
ladies and gentlemen.
I think the 3D model does a lot. The 3D model, like you can see the texture and the bubbles and the goopy metal and even the smoke. And that's obviously all here in the design. Has someone said before? I feel like someone said this one time in chat that the smoke stack coming out of Heatran makes it kind of look like it has wings.
I haven't heard that, but I do agree.
I'm just kind of seeing that right now.
Yeah,
It's reminded me of. All right, chat. This is a deep cut. You guys ready? Let's see if I can pull this out of my butt. Bugs Life Caterpillar.
Oh my god!
Butterfly. This is it. This is Mega Heatran. Where are the memes? No one's making memes about this.
Oh my gosh!
I'll let you have this one.
No one's making memes about this, but this is what Mega Heatran is. My gosh, it's uncanny. You can see it, right? It's uncanny.
I can kind of see it.
Okay.
That's a great
In all
movie.
seriousness, I will say I actually think this design made me like it a little bit more. I still think it's a downgrade from regular Heatran, but it did make me appreciate it a little bit more.
I can see that. Seeing
Actually, the more I look at it, the more I really think this is not a good representation of it.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Maybe
But if
that's
you
what's
like-
going on here though, is because you two liked it, I didn't.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that y'all have a stronger opinion of it, so it's easier to kind of like, oh no, this isn't doing it justice. Whereas I had such a low opinion of it that really anything will make me go, oh, okay.
I think
You
I think
know?
seeing the 2D art of a Mega like next to the official 2D art of the base form can kind of make it easier to appreciate the Mega, because it's like they're in the same medium. So yeah, I don't know. Like this looks more like Heatran because literally it's 2D art, right? Like let's pull it up. Mega,
yeah.
just
For me,
Heatran.
it's just like I look at it and it's not bad. It just could have been better. That's how when I look at it. I just look at it and I'm like, this could have been so much cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just think
I'm really happy with it. And what's cool?
Terrible.
Oh my gosh! Every time I think about this, it's the best thing in the world. We can have multiple forms of Megas. If you want a Mega,
yeah.
if you want a Mega Heatran Z that's like super fast and edgy and has like black fur and like a black hand sticking out of its back and like a spiky, like sword
I don't know
on
if
its
that's ever
head,
gonna happen.
that would be
Yeah.
sick.
Look up Heatran from the Arceus Chronicles. That was a little special they did
Heatran
in for like Legends Arceus, and it has this weird like lava monster form in it.
Oh my god!
That's what its Mega should have been, man.
Dang, I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
I remember the episode or whatever, but I did not know that it got this.
Bro, this is insane.
wild.
This is insane. I want to make a video about this. This is crazy.
Monstrous.
This is crazy.
So much better than
How about
Mega
so much?
Heatran. I am.
I mean, it's not better because there's not really a design. It's just a lava monster.
It doesn't.
But it is cool.
That one's not as good, but the darker one, like
where you can see
kind
the
of
stripes
some
on
more-
its
I like
belly.
that a lot more. Like that's
Sure.
more the direction I guess I would say that I
It's kinda
wanted
cool.
the Mega to go.
It is cool, and Brock faces off against him. I'm like, shout out to Brock. I'm assuming that.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Brock's
that's
a
true.
goat.
Is that true?
Heatran's just good.
I mean, I think they all kind of battle it, but yeah, Brock is in that special. He returns in that special and reveals that he has a Blissey.
Bro,
Wow.
Brock needs to come back. Brock is the GOAT.
Yeah, he
Brock
is.
is
Not because of the Blissey, but because of...
Yeah.
Definitely not
because
because
of him
Blissey.
being amazing.
Did I... Literally, when I see all these Megas, I'm just like... I don't know. I'm like, why is Darkrai and Heatran getting this shine? Obviously, this game is about Zygarde and, the Kalos legends, but like seeing Darkrai and Heatran here after Legends Arceus, I'm like half expecting Cresselia and the lake spirits to get like new mega forms or whatever in like a Legends Galar game, or like a new Gigantamax form. It's like, what other Sinnoh legendaries can get some love in the next Legends title? Are all Legends
if
titles
nothing
just
else-
tied to Sinnoh?
If nothing else, I think
That'd be
it's
fun.
just amazing that like the DLC doesn't have to go, okay, well we're in Kalos,
Yeah.
so we're gonna focus on Volcanion, Diancie, Hoopa. No, they're going to tell a new story with the DLC, and maybe it will be about a Kalos Pokemon. Hoopa was definitely involved, but it can feature whatever the heck they want. So I like the idea of like Legends Galar. If I were to speculate on a DLC for it, we know that the Crown Tundra did have Ultra Wormholes in it. Do
Yeah.
stuff with the Ultra Beasts and a Galar DLC, man. That would go hard, man. I mean,
That is cool.
Give me Gigantamax Guzzlord or something.
Dude, that'd be nuts. Bramtastic is here. Hope you've been well. I feel like we haven't seen Bram's name on a live in a little while, but bro, thanks for holding us down
Good to
at the
see ya.
Game Freak Inc. tier for over 2 years. Always appreciate you hanging out. Always appreciate you supporting. They say the
Always.
wisps on Mega Zygarde look to me like they're Zygarde cell shapes, as if in complete form it is all bulk and power like a complete creature, but the Mega has it more efficiently use as many cells as it can to spare to build the cannon, hence the wisps in slimmer body. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think
I
that's
can-
a
I
good
can see it.
read. Yeah. I
do.
just don't care much for Mega Zygarde, you know?
I do,
like
but I think that's a good
I do
Wisp
kind of
a lot.
see this,
I like
yeah.
the Wisp a lot.
Yeah.
But
I
even,
always did though. I didn't. Yeah.
I didn't even think about it though. But like even this, not the silhouette, but like the general shape of Mega Zygarde, which is like, you know, you could kind of call this like a circle up top, and then like you know, kind of like a tapered, you know, wisp at the bottom. Like that is the same shape as like a Zygarde core. You know, we always say Megas take inspiration from their previous forms, and I can see that. Like,
I think it would have been really cool, and just made it so good if they had made the cannon like literally the 50% form, like Snake opening its mouth. Like make the cannon something more than just a like make it a cannon, but like it's the Snake cannon. You know, the same kind of concept. Like,
yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
It doesn't look so much like the core, but yeah.
No, yeah, there's some fun ways you could do it. And I honestly, if we ever get a Terra Leak in 10 years of this era, like I could see there being like concept art, scrapped concept art of like a Mega Zygarde that, you know, where one of its arms is like kind of looking like the dog and the other arm kind of looks like this, or maybe the tail looks like a snake, and it's like this like transformer or like this like Gundam or whatever, where it's like all these different pieces that come together to become the same thing, you know?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Soul. I remember this circulating, but I don't remember if it was like debunked or if it was legitimately from the Terra Leak. But I remember it circulating that allegedly in the Terra Leak, could have been fake though, it was found that originally the two forms of Zygarde, the complete form and the dog form, were supposed to be like for hunting Xerneas and Yveltal.
Yeah, no, that was real.
Yeah,
that's totally real.
That's a fun, little.
Yeah, you use it like a ride Pokemon,
that, you know,
to like sniff out the cells or whatever.
Well, and you know what? It does make sense too, because like it has those two moves, 1,000 Waves and 1,000 Arrows.
Yeah.
And 1,000 Arrows hits flying types, even though it's a ground move, which makes sense. That would have been how it hunted Yveltal, right? Because it's a flying type.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
That's where I think they should have leaned into with Zygarde. I wish that he had been a little more tied to Xerneas and Yveltal. I feel like Xerneas and Yveltal were really shafted these games.
Yeah, because of X and Y though, I'm sure. That's why they're like, we already did that. So.
I get it. Yeah, it's. I guess I expected them to have a bigger role, which was stupid on me, right? Like, you know, fan expectations, always setting yourself up for failure there. But you know, Palkia and Dialga had such a big role in Legends Arceus. In fact, a lot of the times people clown on the game being called Legends Arceus when it very well could have been called like Legends Pearl and Legends Diamond, you know?
For sure.
Is there anything we can glean from this new official art of Mega Darkrai? I think you can see how big it's... I mean, it does, yeah, I don't know. You can guess. I guess I'm just going to say, like, you can see some of the details, but they are positioning this Pokemon like I guess just like a giant eyeball.
I
it's
think,
not standing
and I'm
upright.
gonna look at it so that I don't misspeak here. I'm pulling it up on my end just in case, like, you know, so I'm not seeing it through my screen through your screen. Okay, yeah. So it gets more pink in like the kind of veins, if you will.
Yeah.
And then also its eye. You could kind of attribute that to like Dream Mist.
Yeah.
Dream World.
Yeah. I see it. Or
like
even
Sharna has.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that pink color has been shown in a lot of. Yeah, I think that's consistent with like a lot of what we've seen with Mega Dimension in general. So yeah, I think I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
But that'd be it.
It's not
Should
too
have been Ghost type.
Impressive of the artwork. It's just
this is one of those Pokemon that has like multiple different forms or like appears very differently depending on the shape or the position it's in. So maybe a more dynamic pose could have been kind of interesting. This does feel a little underwhelming, but it does look like just a giant shadow, just like an evil,
it looks like
fear-driven
a blimp.
shadow.
It looks like a blimp.
Most people do think it looks like a blimp.
Yeah.
But
some other Pokemon that we kind of overlooked, kind of because they've already been out. It's like we did talk about Feraligatr, but we have art of Emboar right now, and I do like how much personality he's showing in this. Like he's given like a tough smug which I do like.
Yeah, it's definitely like off of the general that he's based off of. Like that's the whole vibe, and you can see like the whole demon face more, but like his stance and regular face is, I don't know, it's a little boring.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
he's just standing there, but it is, it's like
cool
because he's a general.
He's a general. Yeah, I get you. He's not just a warrior.
At attention.
But I think it's good art. I think it shows everything that you need to see of the design.
Give it Supreme Overlord as an ability. That'd be so cool.
Dude, that would be sick. That would be a fun video to do, just kind of predicting those abilities.
Big Steppy?
Meganium's here.
I love her.
It's fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
It's not the best art in the world, but I don't know.
I like
the design is
I
great.
like that the eyes are really big because that is a change in the design. And they show it here.
Yeah.
His eyes are way huge.
They show the roughly
Which makes sense because like it's getting that fairy type now, and that's like a big thing with the fairy is that they get these big old
the big old glowy eyes. You know, we didn't even talk about the human characters. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
This is peak.
Is this all new art of
This is also peak.
the Kalos megas?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of them. They're all three amazing, actually. I think.
Love the texture on the on Greninja's water shuriken. I think that's really cool. It looks like, I feel like what the patterns on a shuriken would look like with like a hole in the center of the shuriken, and then those like, I feel like I've seen them with like almost like markings on each of the spikes.
It's ripples because he's standing on it. So it's ripples.
Yeah, and it doubles as ripples. Absolutely. That's good. That's a good pull. Greninja's sick. Remains awesome. Love Delphox. The dynamic potion is awesome.
Really good. Yeah. The pose is so good.
So sick. Just so confident. Just surfing. Delphox. How many surfing Pokemon do we have now? We have Mega Delphox. We've got Golden Go. We've got Alolan Raichu. What else? That's half a team.
Pikachu sometimes.
Sure, Pikachu does count. Yeah. Surfing with Surf. What else?
Yeah.
We've got to have.
Those
it's
might
almost
be
a full
the only,
team.
Those might be the only three I'd say that are like official artwork.
Greninja
surfing.
might count.
Greninja, if you flip it.
It's if you flip it.
Really.
Greninja's surfing. Yeah. We need one more Pokemon, and then that's a full surfing.
You know what?
team.
There is official art with Greninja on a surfboard. Also, Marchtomp on a surfboard. But
no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. He fell off.
Yeah, we're talking about.
We need one more.
The trainer from Alola, Mantine surfs.
Oh, dude, you're right. Mantine is the surfboard.
He is the board.
I like that. That's a fun team. You
can make a surf team.
Next Alolan playthrough.
Yeah. I do
Just
love.
add right on for the last one.
Chessman looks so good.
There you go.
I mean, Chestnut. Mega Chestnut looks really good. Dynamic posing,
cute, which I like.
It does. Yeah, they did make it pretty cute, huh?
His face. It's just like, I'm fluffy.
Yeah, he's a fluffy boy.
Yeah.
I guess we kind of brushed over some of these up here. I think Scovillain, it's good.
Scovillain's good.
I love that you can see its tail, and it does like the tail at least delivers on the. That was like the one thing I said. Oh, I wish its tail was a little bit more lizard-like, and you see it here.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Very
in the game too. If you use him, you gotta use him. But he's running around. He's got a big old dragon tail.
Yeah, it's good. This is good art. I think this is really good.
Yes, I agree.
Drampa
That's
lost.
Bummer.
I don't know why they could have done this. I don't know.
It's the same as Heatran. I think like this pose, this kind of thing is like you're not showing it off in a good way.
Yeah,
like there's potential that you didn't unlock here. That's basically it.
Yeah. I see it.
And then now we have to look at it for the rest of time.
Glamora.
Even with this.
What do we think about Glamora?
Could have been better.
Yeah, it could have been better, but also could have been worse.
Yeah, I can't disagree. Even, I mean, you scrolled up to Electros and like, yeah, we saw its official renders and it's like, yeah, I don't know about all. It's just not so.
I like that it's more noticeable that it's got red eyes now, Glamora.
Oh, sorry, I hopped ahead.
I'm getting confused. Are we talking about Glamora?
I was looking it up on my screen, so I was
yeah.
Yeah, the red eyes on Glamora are nice. That's a detail. I just don't have much to say, but I think the red eyes are nice.
I do like the trailing crystals off of it.
Yeah, that's fun. The little like poison powder.
Yeah, I just think it would have been cool if they did like the one where it's like, you know, the pose that it makes in the game where it's just like they're all split up from it and it's facing like upwards. I don't know, like an attack animation instead of just chilling.
I mean, fingers crossed we get some of these like dynamic attacking posed megas.
We will in their corporate artworks. And we're gonna get multiple artworks. Yeah, they're not gonna be as high quality as this. Like this is like
this
good. Took a lot of time to make these.
Like a Glamora art like this would be nuts.
You never know, but yeah,
they're gonna pick their favorites. We got the Tatsugiri.
Their faces
though,
are so good.
I guess I wanted to point out that Tatsugiri, this mega has 3 different forms depending on which is the primary Tatsugiri, and they decided on the yellow one, which was the one that got memed, and I don't know, I feel like the curly form had been decided as like the default.
I know.
But I think they chose this. There's 2 things.
Yeah.
One, we don't have art for each form. That's another bummer. That's
sucks.
a continuation from Gen 9. But I will say it does make sense, like, for this art to, like, so you can see each of the designs. It does make sense that the curly form, which is the tallest, to be at the back, so you can see all of the forms. Like, you have the droopy form, which is going down, then you have the one that's straight, and then you have the one that's, like, the tallest. And so that makes it, like, okay, I can see why they did this. And I think the art's nice. I think I like this design more in the art. In this 2D art?
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Right? It helps it?
I love it. I'm at the loving it point.
Whoa.
Design.
Great.
Yeah. It's only gone up for me.
It definitely went up for me. I don't know if I quite love it, but I like it now.
Question.
They did this because of the hat, just I want to say. The eggs. You wouldn't see it if he was in the middle.
Are those eggs Tatsugiri eggs?
It's okay. So
and if
they're
they
not
are
actually eggs,
and if they are,
it's Deck Century.
How come in Scarlet and Violet, when I make a sandwich, Tatsugiri ends up, or I end up with some basic ass looking eggs that hatch into a Tatsugiri? Because there's a little bit of an inconsistency there.
It says so. It's Legend ZA Deck Century says specifically for the stretchy form or droopy forms, Mega. It solidifies the energy of Mega Evolution, building up an overflowing pile to launch as projectiles.
Okay.
These projectiles
they're not eggs.
Explode on contact.
Okay, they're not eggs.
They are eggs. They are eggs, but everything that Mega Tatsugiri does is an illusion, essentially. So it's like it is one, and it made copies of itself, made a plate, made the eggs. Like it's all illusion that it does, because it's like should be psychic type, essentially.
Sure.
But yeah.
So they're not eggs.
Yeah.
They're energy beams that look like caviar, which would be eggs.
That's Tatsugiri designed to make you think it's eggs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Kind of okay.
It's
kind of like I'm starting to actually like this in concept.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to like it. If it's all just a projection, kind of sick.
I'll say this: start liking it, because you're probably going to see a lot of it.
No!
Because, this is going to be all over competitive, I think. Because
but I don't watch
Tatsugiri
competitive.
Dondozo is... Yeah, but like, you'll watch Worlds and all this.
Sure, that's true.
Tatsugiri Dondozo,
yeah.
That's already a popular strategy. It just got better. You know?
Damn, dude. Tatsugiri's growing on me. What are we doing? That's crazy.
I love it.
So, okay, we got to speed up a little bit because we have to record an actual episode after this, but we got Phalanx here. Not much changes. Really not much changes. I think it's the art's fine. It's nice.
I like that you can really see the little guy struggling there.
Yeah.
To hold up the brass.
It's good. It's good art.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's, This is peak. This is absolute peak. It's beautiful.
Did this help for you,
Yes.
Dusty?
Yeah, I did. That's the first thing I thought.
This is pretty good.
I'm like, does this make me like it a little bit more? And yes, because I can see the eye. I can kind of see its face. Yes.
This is my first time seeing it. I really dig this. This is really
good. So good. It's one of the best ones.
It's good.
Artwork wise.
It's good. It's grown. It's grown on me. I can see it. I still don't like how it looks in the game, but this is not bad. Not bad. And then we got this art's like not good. What is this thing called? Barbaracle, Mega
Barbaracle.
Barbaracle. Again, this kind of looks like a tracing. I gotta talk to like Ron or something to see if I'm like not sure what I'm looking at. Like when it with these different designs that look like kind of flat and look like they have like tracing that like they're just traced. Anyways, kind of
I think that's kind of what it is.
It is what
It's kinda
this is. It is what it
People
is.
accuse them of
Also,
tracing, but
Not to go back, but Rocky did point out you could also add Tatsugiri to your surfing team, Dusty.
Dude, you're right. Okay, Mantine.
yeah.
No, Pikachu. Pikachu's off the team.
Yeah, Pikachu doesn't count.
So you got Alolan
'Cause we got Alolan Raichu.
Golden Go, Delphox, Tatsugiri, Mantine, Greninja.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That's a
Cool.
good team. Good team. Pyro. Okay, I like the posing of this Pyro. I like this Pyro
Yeah.
art. This is good.
Yeah,
This actually is
This is cool.
It's very good for it.
it is.
It looks like
cool, but
Arcanine. Like it's got the same
is what it
expression.
is.
This is what we've always
Yeah.
wanted. It's a mean it's a mean lion. This is good.
This
Yeah.
is pretty good. This is
I
like
it's
this a lot more.
It's like, yeah, it's good. It's a good artwork and good posing, but it is what it is. Like you still have this
still
for the
don't
female.
like the
Yeah.
wispy mane.
I don't mind the wispy
I
mane
don't
at
like
all.
I don't mind the wispy mane at all.
I don't.
mind it.
But I do like the markings on its face that it has as like war paint now.
Ooh,
you
yeah,
know?
I see that. That's cool.
It's always a thing in the game. It's just people kind of didn't realize it, maybe because it's so small, But they did change his face, and this shows it more.
This
I do
art
like
is good.
that about
This
it.
art is good. Oh, he's also not T-posing. I love that its mouth is
Yeah.
open. Like
Yeah,
it's so
lion.
good. Like classic.
still should have had a female, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a male lion to me, because male lions look like that.
Yeah.
So it's like poor female's out, and she was always my favorite.
I think this is so
Um,
good. This is like this would I don't even know where I placed it. This would I think bumps it up a whole degree or a whole tier. This is so good.
I do think that the artwork does help it a lot. It
Artwork
looks
is
good.
so good. Its mane is like shimmering, dude. Oh, it's so good. And it doesn't look like just like tubes of 3D models. Like
Of course.
you know what I'm saying? Like every
yeah,
single
of course.
it's not really that symmetrical. I mean like because hair
Yeah.
wouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks a little organic. I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
look
so
like
good.
Play-Doh.
Dude, and he's roaring. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always showing my age, but I'm like, Arcanine.
No, he does
Gen
look like Arcanine.
1,
You're
dude.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
sorry, this one's bad. This one's fine. But where's that sweet spot of Arcanine? Where's like,
Where he's
this
growling.
baby yellow? Is this yellow version,
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah.
Oh my
man, that
god,
looks
this
good.
is like this is what Pyroar's doing. So good,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, I agree.
We got Pyroar, Arcanine. Dude, I wouldn't even be surprised if these. Dude, so good. That's so good. I gotta make a tweet about that. That's good.
There it
I
goes.
like this. That's good. I like this Pyroar a lot. This is what I've always wanted. So good. All right. We talked about Starmie. And I think this art does a lot because you can actually see how it's articulating its limbs.
Sure, yeah.
Like you don't need to like the direction of the Mega, but like now that it's here, I do think the art helps sell it a little bit more.
I think it's funny how the three of us, Mega Starmie was the meme of the fan base leading up to Legends EA because like it had leaked and all. And we all, when we got on that tier list and we got to it, we all were like, it's actually not bad. Like,
It's
we
not.
had spent so long clowning on it, but then when it finally came, it was like, oh, well.
Because it
this is
handles
actually
its
not-
business. It like
Yeah.
runs at you. It tries to kill you. It's
Right.
good. It's good.
Right. It was,
Yeah, I don't know. I have an issue with it statically. Like in the game, it is good, and I think what we said on that tier list is very valid, and I think that's how everyone feels. But it got TCG artwork, and now getting this, and it just static. It's still just Starmie with legs, and it is boring. Like to me,
No,
it's not.
I totally disagree.
It's actually not a good like design. It's just when it's in motion, it's great. When it's not in motion, it's not great to me. That's how I feel about it because it just is static. He's just standing.
I think I like
don't
it
know.
because it is like so undeniably still Starmie. Like here's Starmie art, official Starmie art from Fire Red Leaf Green. Here's official Mega Starmie art from ZA. and it's hard. I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, this is hard to hate because it kind of is just the same. And I really think it's just me being like, colors are the same. I love it. I think it's kind of iconic. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about your approach, right? Like, you like it because it's a lot of the same, but then a lot of people, I think that's the reason it was so hated, was they're like, oh, well, that's a lot of the same.
Yeah. And yeah. If you want the full thought, it's on the tier list video. Skarmory is sick. I love that we're seeing it from below. I like that we're seeing it like, you know, it's like as if it's flying in the sky. That is how they kind of show it to you. Skarmory in the game. The claws are sick.
I think it's good. It really shows the like one specific hawk inspiration that it has. I think it is like suffering from the Drampa and Heatran side pose thing. But it is still good. It's the best. It's the best of them. Yeah. I think they could have done more with it. But
okay.
It's also really
would have been
like,
cooler if it like had its claws and it was like coming at you with its claws.
Yeah, there's just like more.
You,
sure.
You know.
I can't complain though. It looks nice.
It's still, I mean, it's a good design, you know.
I think good design. I definitely think it's one of the better, like, I think it's in the upper half of all of these new designs. I think it doesn't take anything away from the design that already exists. I gotta be honest. Every time, and just right here in the corner, I see. This is so unrelated. I see Clefable, and I'm like, I love it.
Just chilling.
It's so happy, man. It's just using its pointer fingers. It's doing a little metronome. Yeah. Man, Clefable looks so good. I just keep seeing it in the corner of my eyes. We got to get through this list. Frostlass is here. I have not looked at it much, but I kind of love it. This is so good. I think actually the problem that we've all had about that wisp underneath Frostlass is, I guess it's, in this art, it looks like it's supposed to be snow. So it would be solid. What do we think?
Oh, see, I actually thought it looked more misty, and it helped. It helped because it looks more.
Okay. It has it has a different texture.
Like what Soul said, like a gas instead of a solid.
I still think it looks like snow to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's how it looks.
I don't have an issue with it. I love it. And you know more about snow than us, so.
I didn't like it in the game.
Good point.
It didn't seem very. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, you guys haven't even seen snow ever once in your life.
What is a snow?
You're like, is that marshmallow? I don't know.
Do you mean Snom, the Pokemon from Gen 8?
That is snow, because I think if it was like freeze-dried mist or smoke or whatever, it would be wisping up. But to me, this looks like snow.
I wish it was that, is the thing. If it's snow, then I hate it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I wish it was that wispy, like, mist, all, like, ethereal, ghost-like, you know?
I think it's both.
But because it is so solid in the game, I'm happy with it being snow, because it kind of, like, I'm like, okay, again, this is showing me that they have a consistent idea about what these Pokemon should be. Like, I don't want them to change it from medium to medium. Like, I want things to be intentional. But I love all the little details you can see on this Pokemon. On the dress, you can see more of the purple color. The ice horns are crazy cool. Like, this is really good art, I think.
I like that you can see that the patterns on its what would that be? Is it a kimono or whatever? But
kimono.
It's solid. You know, it's not like a pattern. It is an actual like ice on it. You know, I like that you can see that.
That's nice.
It's good.
Pokédex has been a legendary tier member for 11 months. They say, dude, the Mega Golisopod art is insane. It totally is, man. I don't know if you're joining now. Thank you for the support. We did talk about it earlier, so it's earlier in the episode. But yeah, Golisopod is sick. They did it justice. Also, one of the first things I thought about is that Mega Excadrill looks so good in this art. If we did the tier list today, he looks so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
Again, because you don't have that like T-pose in the game. But like this, I don't know. I don't even remember where we put it on the tier list.
It was low.
It would be. I would be ranking it a little bit higher. I think this art is good. This art is doing it justice. It's good.
Yeah, it's hiding its big old buff-looking body.
But it still has. And okay. Hold on. Two things. I'm noticing that it actually has that. It maintains the snout in this art, with like the mole snout, the mole nose that we said it kind of lost in ZA. I like the dynamic posing. I think it's easier to see all those three pieces coming together to turn into a drill. The chest piece kind of sticking out. I don't know. It's doing it for me. But
it's a little better.
On its knees, I've never noticed this, but on its knees, It looks like
diamonds.
what are those crystals that you get in Gen 5? The shards or the
gems.
The gems. It looks like the gems that you would get in a cave.
Sure.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure when there'd be like ruffling. There'd be like a ruffling patch when you're in caves, and you would either find a drill burr, an excadrill, or you would find
Gems.
those shards. So that's kind of a cool. I don't know.
It
That's
looks
kind
more
of
like a Z crystal to me, honestly.
Yeah. What are the? Yeah, it does look like a Z crystal. Let me see.
Yeah, I think it's just a generic like diamond shape. I don't think
Sure.
it could be more what Dusty's saying.
They're
because
called gems.
No, you know what? I'm
The
wrong.
shards are different things.
No, you're right. You're right. The shards are. No, this is the comet shard.
the shape.
Yeah.
Let me see.
The
And
shape
those are
isn't the
like
same,
green
but I
shard.
do.
Oh,
But, like,
think
the
it's just
normal gem
generic
is still in the
gems.
Pokemon games.
is it gems? Pokemon gems?
Yeah, it's like normal gem is one of them.
Let me see.
Oh, just like a gem.
I-
Yeah, I know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Okay, no, so I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see.
So the gems look like diamonds. I'm thinking of the Z crystals.
Hmm.
All right, that's fine.
I do think it's just like a generic gemstone is on its legs because it's just
Right.
Yeah,
ground type
I see that. I
mega.
see that. Yeah, but
I didn't know that before though. I didn't realize it.
you say it's generic
look
though,
at
but
it
I'm
long
like, someone still has to like go in there and create something. And I don't think we've ever seen a diamond shape in Excadrill's design before. I guess I
No,
just said
yeah,
diamond shape, but like, yeah, if it's drilling, if it's excavating,
Mhm.
it's going to be trying to get
Exactly.
something, which would be okay. That makes sense.
That's how I see it. Is like it's been drilling through stuff like through
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ground,
yeah.
and now it's got rocks on it, different gems.
Oh, that's
of
funny.
stones.
It always had that on its knees. It just
Did it?
They're just
No.
like a different shape now, and it's a bit more pronounced.
You talking
No
about in
way.
the
That
was,
base form?
Yeah,
form?
the base form. That's what
Dang. Shows how much I care about
Cyphers
Excadrill.
said.
Okay, yeah, it's got these.
Yeah.
They're like spikes.
They are
They're like knee pad
Yeah.
spikes. Okay.
Yeah, they're just not as gemstone looking. They kind
Yeah.
of blend in with his markings on
He
his
does.
chest.
He also clearly has them all over, even like on its
yeah,
what is
like
it, arms
kind of
and
behind his head.
Kinda by
like,
his
has
ears, too.
temples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But man, this is a glow up. You go from this thing to this.
That thing
This
is
2D
so
art
ugly.
is so good. This 2D art is so
Yeah, but-
good.
That's true, but you can't forget about the ugly. Like he still is that. He's both.
Yeah, but this art,
I do
this
like-
art is good. This is, I guess, the way I'm trying to
Yeah.
think about it is like when we are introduced to a Pokemon design, it's through the 2D art, and then we get to sit on that as that's the reference. That's what it's supposed to be forever.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
it shows up in video games, in anime. It shows up in TCG, in all these different ways, and you can appreciate those. But like, I don't know. It's like growing up. I got the 2D art as a reference. This is what the Pokemon should look like anatomically. This is the reference art. This is the key art. And then it would show up differently in Gens 2, Gens 3, Gens 4, 5, 6. It'll appear differently, but those are all takes on the original key art. So now, looking at Excadrill, we did it in reverse, right? We saw all these Pokemon in-game first. Right now, that's solidified in our mind. That's got an advantage. We've had that in our mind longer. But like, for the next 10 years, if this is supposed to be Mega Excadrill, I would love to see this thing in Black 3 and White 3 in pixel art. Like, this would look so sick, compared to...
Yeah.
And I'm just making that up. But, like, I'm just saying, like, I would love to see it depicted in different ways, but based on this 2D art. This 2D art is crazy cool. You know what? Also, from this perspective, you can... I guess it's left arm drill, like from the perspective you can only see the drill blades or the drill spirals. I'm not sure what that would be called. The teeth,
Sure, yeah.
the teeth of the drill, and because they're orange, it's kind of cool to just see like that orange color, that red color be just like emphasized a little bit more. This is such and it's sharp. It's so sharp and pointy.
Yeah, I like the sharpness for sure. I like the points.
I'm
but
loving
that's
it,
about-
dude. I'm loving it.
Yeah, he's good.
Harun the Buffoon has been a member for 3 months. Shout out to you. Thanks for
Shout
being
out.
part of the crew, the Hidden Power crew. He goes, what it do, Hidden Power crew? Happy New Year. Fellas, how
Happy
we
New Year.
feeling about Mega Scolipede? That's a
I
good,
don't even think I've seen that one. Good pull.
It's
Harun.
great.
great question.
It's great.
It has become a horse. It's got one of
really
its
good.
arms up or one of its legs.
Yeah, it's got the horse step. It's
Got the horse step, dude. It's doing a little
Got the
pony
horse
trick.
step.
It's really good.
It's
Oh, that's
copying Meganium.
Yeah.
Yeah, The big steppy.
I like, again, there's so much detail in this mega design, and I do like that this key art is giving us just like a very flat, just like a visual reference for it all. It's so good. Any other thoughts?
He's good.
I think it's like the same, honestly. Like, I'm not.
No,
this
one's
has not
better.
won me over for Mega Scolipede or anything. This is just like, okay.
I've been up and down with Scolipede's Mega because like I like it no matter what. I like it, but like just is it amazing or not? This looks really good.
That's how I am. I'm like, I like it, to be clear. I don't think it is quite what the rest of the fan base has thought of it, which makes me the weirdo, by the way, guys.
True.
But I just don't think it's all that.
They should have gave it a steel type or made, I don't know, just like the steel armor is so weird if you're not going to give it a steel type. You know what would have been cool? If they got rid of the bug type and it became steel poison. That would have given it such a unique niche, or like a separation from all the other bug poison types like Beedrill.
Yeah, but then one earthquake and it's dead.
Yeah, but you say that, but I'm like, that's still a cool typing,
Yeah. I think they probably wanted to do that, but they had no bug types.
Oh yeah, true. They need to maintain bugs.
This was the one bug type.
Has someone done that? Has someone done I feel like if someone crunched the numbers, it'd be kind of interesting to see like how many megas there are for each type.
Someone's definitely.
Oh yeah, they've done it.
Someone's, because I remember seeing it like before the ZA DLC, but especially for Kalos too, because Kalos itself only has a Vivian in its like of the batch of new Pokemon. So I don't think they could have wrote off another bug type. Besides, who knows? Maybe these were planned along with the Mega Dimension Megas, and if that's the case, well then they have Golisopod go Bug Steel. And so maybe they were like, do we want to make two bug types Mega Evolve into a Steel type?
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm doing this right now. We got primary. Oh, no, but it's only organizing it on Bulbapedia by primary type. So that, yeah, dude, it'd be fun to crunch the numbers just to see what the distribution would be of like, or, to see which type has the most megas, to see which type needs more megas.
Type with the most very well might be fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I might do this.
I think it is fighting.
I might do this. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's see what else. Scrafty, not much has changed still. I do kind of like that you can kind of see it like it's, I think they're supposed to be like ruffles, or like it's supposed to be like skin kind of sticking out like hair in the back of its head. That's kind of cool. But yeah, if you didn't like Scrafty. Yeah, but if you didn't like Mega Scrafty, I don't think this design or this art does anything really extra. It's literally
it's a little better than the model, but it's nothing. It actually makes me like it less. Chandelure as well is kind of, man. They show the gold, but like the eye is really sad to me. They should have made it closer. I don't know. Made it more evident that it's missing an eye to me.
Yeah. I do appreciate the gold brown color that's all over the body, and I think to me, I think they're trying to make it look dirty, like it's worn, like it's been used, like it's been aging, and also, I mean that line. So I look at Mega Chandelure as like what is the challenge? They were like, what if Chandelure died? It's already ghost type. How do we do this? And they
kill it more.
Yeah, they expand the chandelier, but it is tarnished now. And then also, right, the ghostly energy, that grows. It becomes more powerful, and then it just it loses an eye. It just, I don't know. I think there's some detail. What I'm trying to say is like there's some details on this that I did not appreciate, and I can kind of see them more here. So it gives me more to look at, and again, it gives me like a more concrete. I think I like these because it just gives us something concrete to look at as like a reference for what these Pokemon are supposed to be by the creators. So that's without trying to just, I'm not trying to like reanalyze these, but I just, there's like all these little details that I just didn't notice. I've never noticed the tarnished metal. Never.
Yeah, it has it. It's just not. You can't see it as well in game. That's the beauty of these artworks for sure.
Totally, man. And then okay,
Yeah.
so you said you didn't like this Electros art because I love it.
It's not.
This is way better. Way
like
better
it,
than
it's
the
just-
3D model. This is so good.
I think it's
like
better as well.
it's a copy paste of the render, you know,
Sure.
which is fine, but it's just kind of.
I don't think it is though. I don't think it's
decent.
I don't think it's a copy at all. This looks so different.
You gotta look up its 3D render. I think it got shuffled under the rug, if that's what you say. But like when the DLC launched, 3D render or just Mega Electros, it'll probably pop up, to be honest. But yeah, it was officially revealed with the DLC, so like people probably didn't even think about it. But yeah,
Let's see.
I like the like white heads, arms. I like them in the artwork a lot. Like they made them look really clean.
I'm like blanking on this thing's name. I'm sorry. Electros.
Electros. Actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. No, dude.
It's the first one there.
What, this one?
I'm talking about the.
Oh,
no,
I'm
no,
sorry. The
first.
3D.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Mhm.
I thought you meant the in-game model. I don't
actually
think
might
so.
like the render better. I might like the render better.
I don't think it's a copy though. I think the perspective is different.
Yeah, a little bit.
And there's so many details in here. Like again, the eye, I have not appreciated all those little patterns around the eye, which I think have been there in the 3D render. I don't know. I think this is just good. I think this is really good.
Yeah.
I like
it's
that.
Decent.
Do you have any thoughts, Lumi?
I think it is better. I do kind of get what Soul's saying, where it's not much different from the 3D render in my opinion.
No.
But I do just think in general, like I like the 2D style better than the 3D style, so it is better. You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to break the
Like
accusations.
I feel that way
it's a
about
trace.
Mega Lucario Z too. Like Mega Lucario Z is copy paste the same.
Yeah.
But it's just better as 2D.
Oh, dude, this is making me love, and I did really enjoy using Electros in my playthrough, but I don't know. This art is good. And,
I love it. I love him. So you know, it's not like I can deny it.
And I realized we're almost 2 hours into this, so we do need to wrap, guys. I'm sorry, we're having a lot of fun. I'll read the super chat, but then we gotta just quickly take a look at all these new character arts for.
There was something else I wanted to mention too.
Yeah,
we'll do after the character arts.
We got a super chat here again. Another one by. Hold on, I can't see because it's It's like shrinking your name. The man. What is this? Can you guys see this? Here, 1 second.
Let me try to find it. I got
the man who spiders.
Oh.
Super chatted something that confuses me about Mega Starmie. And Cardinal H just pointed it out, is that it's supposed to be really shiny, so you can see it be really glossy in the anime. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And we see that in the we talked about that earlier with the 2D art, and you can definitely see that. I didn't realize it was in the anime already, and it is super like glossy in the anime, which I guess that makes sense. Like it's mega, like Starmie, it was always glossy, like Lumi said, but like. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's like something they're trying to like showcase. Like it's even shinier. Like you take a crystal and what's the extreme version of a gem? It is like a super polished crystal. So Starmie also becomes, its psychic energy enhances. It's trying to act like a human, and then it also like is like super sharpened and polished. So it's even more reflective. Maybe reflecting and enhancing. Maybe that's what like causes the enhancement of its psychic energy. It like gives it clarity. That's
sure.
cool. That's cool.
Fun
the man
thought.
who spiders. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What were you gonna say, Lumi?
I don't know if Lumi was going to say Baxcalibur, but Baxcalibur.
Oh, yeah, Baxcalibur.
Sure, we just skip it.
I think that's the only one we missed, and he just looks really good.
He's also super shiny.
Oh, really? I thought it was a downgrade. I liked it.
No.
I think that he's looked better just like in his in game and stuff, honestly.
That's funny. I thought you would love this.
I do still love it because I like this design, but I'm like, I probably feel about how you feel about Electros.
I like that they showed Baxcalibur in this art in a different angle, and again you can see like the reflection on what parts of its body is made of ice, which I think is cool. Like it's emphasizing the changes that this mega actually goes under. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What were you gonna say, Lumi? I'm dying.
We'll
to
go
know.
to the character arts first because it's kind of unrelated. So
Okay.
in fact, it's completely unrelated.
Well, the character arts are peaked.
Is this is not what you wanted?
Well, yeah. I thought you said you wanted to touch on the character art, so I was just letting you do that before.
I see.
talk about it.
Unrelated to the character
gotcha.
arts.
Yeah.
I see.
I was
Yeah,
confused.
it's unrelated. Yeah. What
I thought you
have
wanted
is
to talk about the
completely
character
unrelated
arts.
to ZA. Well, I thought you wanted to, but yeah,
I do.
think
I
it's
want to bring
great,
them up,
though.
but I thought you were saying like on that topic. I got something for you. Gotcha.
No. I have something completely separate on just the Pokemon topic.
Guys, this is the magic of Hidden Power Live.
Right.
Let's see here.
But-
yeah. Oh, you're gonna change the subject, but
No, I was going to say on the character arts, I do think that like this kind of similar to the Pokemon did help. Like with the, I was like, oh, they look even better here than they did in game, and I thought they were great. I think we were all praising the designs in game, honestly, but it's nice to have. It's familiarity, right? That's ultimately the whole thing about the 2D art, and I think why we like it is we're seeing them in the style that we're familiar with seeing Pokemon and characters for the last however long you've been playing Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I just
think
realized?
they're all good. They're all good.
They're all so good. They made L sitting down just like how AZ was always like kneeling or sitting down because he's exhausted.
And their backs are to each other. If you look at AZ's
that's fun.
Like his official art, AZ would be facing this way and L would be facing that way.
That's fun. But again,
Tarragon,
to emphasize that he's to emphasize that L is like now living eternally and like wandering. Like they also, so he's sitting down, but he's also got all this like patchwork on his clothing. Again, showcasing, and I didn't even notice that in the original game, showcasing that he's like growing out of his clothes. Like he will eventually one day be giant.
Yeah.
I think he already did.
He kind of
grow a
already
little bit.
is, yeah.
Yeah. He grew a little bit there.
Did he?
Because that's why the patchwork is there, I think, too.
It's weird. Do you see that in the game, though? I never noticed
different
it.
clothes.
I think so, that you can see.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, I don't...
He has an X and Y on his patches and everything.
Honestly, even in X and Y, he was already a very tall fella.
True.
But I think he is even taller in ZA.
Okay. I didn't even notice it in ZA.
I think, now I'm second guessing myself, but I think he was.
All right, so
a little bit, yeah.
So I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. We got Laban on the screen right now. 30 seconds.
She's the best.
Keep it PG.
She's beautiful. She's my favorite.
Keep it PG.
That's it.
All right, wow, that was record time. Oh my god, record time. Again, the design.
If you want to see Soul's non-PG rating, now.
Yeah, that'll be on his channel.
That's on OnlyFans. His OnlyFans.
She might be my favorite now of them all. I don't know. I just love this so much. She looks innocent, but you know how crazy she is, and that's just I love it all.
She looks. Worried.
It would have been funny if they gave her
innocent.
two designs, and they had this design, and then they had her like in battle, like where she's ready to fight you. You know what I mean? She's got that crazed look. It would have been funny if they had done the two designs, because she's kind of like a Pokemon with two forms, right?
Yeah. I don't know what it is about her character, but it's just I love the dynamic of her just being like, I'm trying to hold everything back, and then like I just let everything and I'm just a crazy person. Like I love it so much.
It is funny.
Super entertaining.
We can see these back to back. Jacintha's here with her luxury ball. She's looking like, oh, that's kind of cool. You can see the little pin or what would you call this? Like a little beret.
Hairpin.
Yeah, hairpin that looks like Mega Clefable. But anyways, this design is so detailed. Her dress is so detailed. It's crazy. She looks happy. She looks happy. She just looks like she gets whatever she wants. And then you go over to Laban.
She does.
In this key art, she's looking in the direction of Jacinth, worried, right?
Always.
Always. She's like, what do I got to do next? What do I got to do next?
Mm-hmm.
It's just nice to see. It's just nice to see everything high.
Like looking at her.
Yeah, it's just nice to
So
see.
I
I
everything
like
high
how
quality.
they've released some of these designs. Some of these 2D arts are meant to be paired with another 2D art, and I like that a lot. Like L with AZ, and of course Jacinth and
Tarragon's nose, though. Please, somebody help the man.
It's
his nose,
Excadrill, man.
Yeah, his nose.
Excadrill.
His nose goes into his. Maybe that's his lip, but I guess I was thinking
It is his lip.
I thought it was his
bottom
chin.
lip.
I thought it was going into his chin. Yeah. Oh my god.
Kind
yeah,
of.
it looks like Excadrill. You're right. I see it.
It's supposed to be extra.
He's got all
I
these,
never
like,
noticed
cuts
that
on his-
until right now, but
Even
you're
his
right.
Yeah, you know,
feet.
they always make the characters look a little like their Pokemon. Like he's also
He has
short,
Excadrill feet.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does have Excadrill feet. Oh
He
my
is
goodness.
Excadrill.
His
Should've known.
shoes make him look like he has like animal feet.
Even
And
the
he's got the markings on his knees.
even the brim on his hat, looks like
Yeah.
or the visor on his helmet.
Is it crazy that I just hear the music like in my head when I
Yeah.
see him?
The
whole canary music.
Grisham and Grissel, I think they also kind of had a glow up here. It's just nice to see again the 2D art. You can see their full fits. You can see the details of their outfits. I like that they made Grisham or honestly both of them. Truly, their designs are tied to like their role at the cafe, right? Like
I love
Grisham's.
that she's wearing like work shoes. Like those are the shoes that I would
Yeah.
wear at a cafe.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be wearing those.
Oh, dude, I've
those
worn
shoes that are
those.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
where it,
those
doesn't
giant-
even really match the outfit, but you gotta
Yeah.
wear 'em.
And
They
there's,
don't slip.
there's no
They're
slip. Yeah,
comfortable.
they gotta be
Yeah.
no slip. They gotta be no slip.
We all
Dude,
been
there's
there.
nothing like slipping. Oh, dude. My first couple
Yeah.
jobs when you start like slipping, you're like, I
Like-
can't do this. What's the workaround? You
Slipping everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta have like the nice shoes. Dude, Zatumi, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I just the outfits are sick. The outfits are crazy. I love seeing like just like coffee in official art. That's great.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Yeah, man.
Ooh,
They got-
that's
they
a
got
segue
their
to what
outfits.
we're recording today.
Is it coffee?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll get
maybe
there.
It is.
You got some
And
ideas.
10 stuff. Yeah.
So Lumi, what did you want to say?
Well, I did just want to talk about, just kind of mention that, like, we're gearing up towards the 30th anniversary now. Pokemon did drop Lego sets yesterday,
Oh, cool.
Oh,
which I know, like,
they're
isn't
so
normally
awful.
our bread and butter, but I was a Lego kid growing up. Dusty, you were a Star Wars fan, so I have to imagine that you at least dabbled in Legos, right? Please, come on, don't break my heart here.
I want to say every kid was a Lego kid.
Okay,
know,
good.
it's-
Especially that generation.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I used to that's all it used to do.
I saw a
But
comment.
I was pretty excited about these.
Yeah, I saw a
They're
comment,
so ugly, bro. Are we serious?
and
I
someone
like
said,
the Pokemon Center and the badge case.
Let me see.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. The badge case
well,
is cool.
I've never even seen the badge case. This is pretty cool. Yeah,
It opens and shuts too.
yeah.
Which is neat.
I mean, yeah. So I kind of agree with you. When I did see the Pikachu and like the Eevee and stuff, I'm like, yeah, they are ugly, but also like that's the charm. Like it is, you're making something out of Lego, so it's not going to look like the actual thing or whatever. Like
think
that's
it's
just
also
what it
just
is.
nice that, like,
I think that's just what it
this
is.
This is monumental too. I feel like it's Pokemon and Lego.
Yeah,
collabing,
people
you
love
know?
this. I saw a
No one's
comment
gonna
that
buy
said basically like, I cannot wait to see these at my local Target for the next 2 years, but never buy them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's
Because
right.
I'm not
That's
spending
right.
$500 on a Lego
much
set.
fun.
Do we
Fine,
have the
yeah.
prices? Do we have the?
They're
prices?
expensive.
I'm
They're
sure
very
out there.
expensive.
That's how Lego is, man.
Everyone who said
Apparently
Legends
they-
EA was too expensive, like
Yeah.
I don't want to see.
None of
you-
y'all better be buying.
I
Yeah,
do
it,
not want
anymore.
to see you buying a Lego set.
right?
For real.
That's real.
But these do look fun, and obviously, if you love Legos, like this is a big pickup. Big pickup. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna have like a lot of fun with these. I don't think I'm gonna buy any. I don't know. I do love Legos. I played with them a lot growing up. I try not to have too much things on display.
No, for sure.
Like I feel like I have limited space to display things. So it's like when you build the Legos, it's awesome, but I'm like, then you got to put it up somewhere, and I have limited space is all. But these are sick.
No, I
I definitely will be like watching these closely and watching. I'll probably check out some like that's got to be content online, right? Like a let's play, but it's like build with me,
Probably. Yeah.
Right?
Probably.
Definitely.
dude. That's crazy.
But yeah, that was-
$650
just
for
wanted
the
to mention
starters.
that.
$200 for Pikachu and
No.
$60 for the-
Did you say how much for the starters?
Antonio, is this real? I'm reading the chat right now.
Yes, it's real. It's real. It's like more than a Switch too.
$650 for the starters.
I
I have no idea.
don't know if that's real, but it is something close to that. I
saw
had it somewhere.
300. I saw 300.
How many pieces is it?
Only way to
I don't
get
know,
the
but they
badge
made 'em
set
look better for all
is if you
that.
buy the $650 set.
Okay, yeah. So the Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise set it's 6,838 pieces, and it'll cost $650. Now that price has come from Cerebi, so I wonder if that's pounds, not
Still,
but
yeah.
that's still absurd.
I think that's right, because I think it was like close to 500.
The Pikachu and Pokeball one is 2,050 pieces and will cost $200. And then the Eevee set is 587 pieces and will cost $60. And then the Kanto badge collection, I don't see a price for it, but it's 312 pieces.
This is insane. Lego's crazy. Listen, dude, the amount of comments we got about being shills because we wanted to play ZA, I can't imagine the Lego YouTubers, like the Lego those few channels where it's like they are a Pokemon and a Lego channel separately, but like this is their like glow up, this is their this is their Gen 10, and they're just gonna get ripped apart in the comments. This is crazy.
It's their Gen 10, bro. Oh
That's
no,
crazy. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
My favorite thing about Legos was not like, I know these big sets have become popular. Like someone brought up like the Death Star, like the death. What is it? It's Nerdy Seb says the Death Star 2 is almost $1,000. Like that set, that Lego set, and I'm like, I think for me, when I've seen someone play with the Death Star set before, not play with it, but like I've seen it at someone's house before, and I think what I like about that is that it opens up to become like something where it's like there's minifigures and it's like it's depicting a whole scene. And to me, these Pokemon are not that. Like they're individual Pokemon. They're not I don't know. When I played with Legos, and again, I don't have any Legos now. I think I have like a little bonsai tree up on my bookshelf.
Oh yeah, those are cute. The like little botanical Legos.
When I played with Legos, I was into like, give me the set, give me the minifigures. I'm gonna bring in my other minifigures with lightsabers. I used to make my own Star Wars ships, and like I do the whole set, and I'm like there's a battle going on, right? They turn into action figures. That was my mode of play with Legos. So these kind of sets don't really appeal to me, to be honest, if I'm just being honest. But I think a ton of people are going to love these.
Real.
Yeah, but I agree with what you were saying earlier. I saw so many people complaining about the price. So
but you're
going to see that crazy.
Nobody.
Crazy.
The hardcore people are buying these. Like
I think a lot of people are going to buy these. There'll be gifts. There'll be because Legos are like.
Bro. Talking like $500.
People collect them though.
The ugliest Charizard Venusaur Blastoise you've ever seen.
It's like the Pokemon cards, you know. They'll release Pokemon card like boxes that are like $200. People buy them, you know. I mean, heck, you know, look at all this like Pokemon card stuff where it's like, you know, the scalper stuff. It's funny. My granddad called me the other day and he was like, "Did you know that Logan Paul sold a Pokemon card for $1 million?" You know.
Yeah, once the money's that high, everyone knows about it.
Like.
Yeah. I think that's it for today, guys. We're gonna go record a Generation 10 video. We got a new video coming out on Thursday with Loxton. Super fun episode. I'm excited to share that with you all. I would like to
really good episode.
I would like to get into the habit of recording or doing more streams. There's so many like, you know, leak updates, news updates, especially, you know, as we go into Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, especially going into like Pokemon Day, like there's going to be so much news. So let us know if you would like to see more live stream content. Let me know. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to shout out to everyone who's here. Oh, and actually we just on Monday uploaded a brand new episode for Patreon and YouTube channel member supporters. Anyone at our lowest tier, and there are links in the description to sign up for this. Anyone at the lowest tier can watch any of our bonus episodes that we upload weekly on Mondays, and we're currently at, I think, Gen 5 of our retrospective series. We're going Gens 1 to 9.
We dropped part 1 yesterday of Gen 5.
Leading up to Generation 10 in the announcement on Pokemon Day. Yeah. I know you guys are saying that, but that's kind of a spoiler because like right at the end we were like, let's do a part 2. So we did it was kind of a mix, but we did Black and White And then next week we're gonna be
The
releasing
sequel.
Black 2 and White 2.
Black 2 and White 2.
So go check that out if you want some more content. We love you guys. Thank you guys for keeping this show alive. And we'll talk to you soon. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.